Hello. I don't know why I'm sparkling like this. I can't get it to adjust. If I adjust it anymore, like this part's gonna sparkle like crazy. I don't know. Today's just that kind of day. So sorry about that. Oh, it's my daughter's phone. It's not my problem. Anyways, so hello. I'm figuring that maybe I should just chat for a few minutes before officially starting the news because it seems to work out better because it gives people time to come in because notifications are bullshit here and we all know it. Yeah, sparkling really weird. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. Let me adjust the light and see if that's the issue. Maybe just one more notch up. Oh, it's actually worse, I think. I don't know. Hi, happy dinosaur. Let me see if I can adjust this. The thing is being fussy today. Like, I mean, we're a cat. Yeah, it's kind of freaking her. She kind of just goes wherever she wants. She's kind of an old cat. Oh my goodness, Hop! Hello! Oh my goodness. Actually, a little more chipper than I was. Cause I wasn't sure I was even going to do it today. I was like, maybe I'll just do it tomorrow. And I was like, well, what if I don't want to do it tomorrow? And I was like, and my daughter's being loud. You know how hard it is to get a 13-year-old for adoption? I'm kidding. I'm not getting rid of her. She's too much of a pain in the ass. I'd have to haggle. No, but in all honesty, though, she is actually a good kid. So. Trap, hello! Oh my goodness. Super happy to see y'all. Oh my goodness. Star-studded audience. I'm super excited. Yeah, because I know we're gonna do watch party like later on, but I can't remember what time. So I was like, maybe I should squeeze this in, maybe not. And I was like, so here I am. We obviously see what I decided to do. Like some of it, I wanted to just bitch about because really that's what news is, or really it should be. Sometimes it is sometimes. You have to bitch about all the news. Because yeah, you got a hardcore fan base. It may not be a big fan base, but they're solid, and I love them. So. We're kind of at 4. That's weird. Usually we get more. I think after a few minutes when the news starts, then it ends up with 10 or more. So yeah. Because I only told what is it? I think I only told 2 chat groups that I was doing this. I didn't actually put it out there for anybody. I was like, we'll see. Because the more if I get too much if I advertise, nobody shows up hardly. It's weird. It's usually the opposite happens for other people. So. I do have a great fan base. Y'all are awesome. It feels weird to say fan base. It does. I don't know. It's weird to say. My YouTube friend. That sounds good. It's 7:30 on a Friday. Just oh I guess. Well, yeah, it's 6:30 here, but yeah. Uh, maybe earlier would have been a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. That's true though. So okay. Alright, let me get my little thing up here. And remember, I can't really read the chat. Let me, I have it set to where I can change the screen to screen. Anyway, so I guess we're going to start with this wild chick. I've never even heard of her before. A lot of times in the news, you say, oh, the leader of this group or that group. And it's it seems like a new leader every time. And I'm like where are these people coming from? Alright, so there's this chick right here. I thought Hollywood was kind of taking a break anyway because of COVID and, they're trying to decide if they're even finishing movies, whether or not they're going to be releasing movies. And so this lady here, she said she was a co-founder. There seems to be a lot of co-founders, oddly. Or is demanding that Hollywood basically go on strike because of Jacob Blake being shot. Now I must admit, being shot 6 times by a cop seems a little unnecessary. I'm not disputing whether or not he had a weapon or not, this or that, but honestly, like 6 shots at close range and shooting someone in the back seems a bit excessive, to be fair. I'm just saying. But anyway, like, the Hollywood's not really doing a whole lot as far as I know of anyway, and half of them are fleeing somewhere else because they're probably on Epstein's list. So, yeah, go ahead, Hollywood. Go on strike. Do it. You guys, Hollywood has been set there virtue signaling like a motherfucker about how much this movement matters to them. To do it, go ahead, go on strike. In fact, why don't you donate some of your money and show how much the lives really matter that you go on about on your fucking tweet? Do it. Do it. She's got a good point. Do it. Ha! Go ahead, butter. I want to see if they'll actually stay. I'm sorry my cat is making this look really strange. I'm sorry. I love her. But anyway, yeah, I totally... Hi, memes. How are you? So yes, you know what? I like the idea. Go for it, Hollywood. Put your money where your mouth is. Show them how much lives really do matter to you. Virtually signaling asses. Fucking do it. Yes, exactly. Come on. Do it. Do it. I'm with her on this. Yeah, right? Oh no! A bunch of pedos are gonna go on strike, possibly? Oh, whatever will we do with ourselves? Oh, good lord. You know what? I hope they do. I like her idea. You know what? Fucking do it. Put your money where your mouth is and fucking do it. I would be impressed. I doubt any of them will. I think their little tweets will either continue on as though they didn't ever see this, or they will suddenly be very quiet and kind of put their little heads down. Because, yeah. Because we're going to get to some more virtue signaling in a minute. Like, we'll get to that in a second. But let's throw in some happy news. Well, kind of happy. I always find it's kind of happy, kind of sad. Yeah. Excuse me. This poor fella here. Holy shit. See, this is another... Oh, hi, Slasher. NBA... Well, yeah, I'm getting to that, actually. Well, not NBA. It's the... You know what? Just hold on. Hi, Curtis. Mwah. More like Holly won't. Right? Totally. Anyway, this is the reason why I'm against the death penalty. This shit right here. This poor guy spent 44 years arguing for an appeal. And it turns out he is innocent. 44 years of his life. He went to jail before I was born. That's a huge chunk of life. Of raising kids, if that's your thing. You know, going to events, doing all the things that we normally do, was taken, and he can't ever get it back. Hell, even if he was like 15 when he went to jail, he still, that's kind of, being 50-something would be old to get started on a new life, or restarting your life. You know, that's if he went to jail at 15. Something tells me he was probably a bit older. So, yeah, that many years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. See, this is why I'm against the death penalty. Our justice system can't be fucking trusted. There's no telling how many people have been executed that were innocent. The thought is frightening. I'm just saying. So, I mean, it's kind of happy news. At least he's not in jail anymore. But that's fucking 4 decades, 4.5 decades almost, of a life he will never get back. Fuck our justice system. It's hardly, you know. But yeah. So, I mean, it's better than dying in prison. So, you know, that's at least something, I guess. God, I hope they compensate him well. I really, really fucking do. Because, like, oh, man. Trying to survive a prison life and all that shit for something you didn't even do. And what I don't get is we've had DNA and this and that and all that for so long. Well, we need DNA tests, things like that. This should not be happening right now. This should have been done years ago. What I think is they were probably blocking appeals and shit, probably because they didn't want to get found out they fucked up the case. Because you have to admit you were wrong for this to work. So someone had to admit they were wrong. It's usually someone's pridefulness, a judge, prosecutor, someone's pridefulness that wants to block it so they don't admit, oops, I fucked up. I put an innocent person in jail. So someone's pride apparently was worth this man staying that many years in prison. Now, I understand, like, 44 years ago, we weren't doing with DNA like we are now. But at least since the mid-90s, I mean, half of this. at least half of this he could have had his life if they had just, done their job. So kind of yay, at least he's not going to die in prison, but wow, what a chunk of life gone. Thank God he wasn't charged with a murder or something, God. Oh, and in case y'all haven't been hearing about this is something called Operation Not Forgotten. And this has been going on for a short while. There's been other missions similar to this that's been going on. You don't hear a lot of news about it because, well, gosh, it would, the news wants us hating everything. They want us to realize that something at least decent and worthwhile is happening. But apparently it is. So yay! I don't get to report on that often. So recently, I think the last couple of days, I think, they have recovered 39 missing children in this operation. My cat's blocking some of this, sorry. But they rescued 29. I think they safely located 15 others. My math is sucky, but I think it's like something like that. Either way, so yay, awesome. The U.S. Marshals have actually been doing surprisingly well. I've been actually I follow them on Twitter, and they actually seem to be getting some shit done. Like, I'm kind of impressed. Like, everybody, I'm making all the other agencies look really bad right now. Like, I'm not lying. Like, they've been doing some real good shit. I'm just saying. I know you don't usually hear me commending law enforcement. Usually it's like local cops in general. Those are usually who I actually like. These are like cops that aren't flunkies. This is what cops are supposed to do. This kind of shit here. So, yes. So I'm not against all law enforcement. I just like law enforcement to do its fucking job, which this is a nice example. So, and like I said, that's just 39 kids in the last, I think, week or two. It's not even they're not even done yet. So that's pretty fucking boss, I'd say. Hold on, let me see. What's everybody saying? CG system is, thank goodness. I always hate hearing stories about children being hurt or abused. Right? 39. Yes. Yeah, 39 kids, I think, in just the last week or two. They didn't comment on that. It doesn't mean that it's not possible, but they didn't comment that part of it, I don't believe, because we know what that would mean. It's one of those things you kind of beating around the bush and they're trying to save the kids for the moment. Well, I mean, they're going to, but save the kids first, and then once I think they get enough evidence, then they're going to fucking try to drop the hammer on them. So I think they're going to kind of tiptoe and do this carefully if they can, build the case, and then fucking go after them. Or it could just be a bunch of fucking weirdos that like to take kids anyway, I mean, sadly, it's not just one group of people doing this sort of stuff. It's unfortunately more than that. Sadly, saying all cops are the same is like saying all people are like, yeah, no, not exactly. And I will explain why I feel this way. Because you're born the way you're born, whether you're white, black, whatever color. You were born the way you were born. So to say that every person who's born a certain way is wrong. The reason I feel that a lot of cops are the same is because you chose that job. Now, there's a couple of different mentalities that sign up for that sort of work. One is usually because someone in your family is a cop as well, and you want to follow in their footsteps, which I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but I'm saying that's common. Second, if something happened to them when they were younger, whether they were bullied, saw mom get her ass kicked by a boyfriend, whatever, that makes them want to sign up. So, two reasons. One of them, that one, like I said, is like the other one is some subconscious way of thinking like that finally they're going to have the power to change things, to do this, to that. And eventually, sometimes that power goes to a person's head. And also the problem with signing up is that you are expected to uphold and toe the line for the brotherhood. So if you see your partner or another cop do something bad, you're expected to have his back, even if he's wrong. Which if you or I did that, I would be an accomplice and accessory to a crime. If they do it, it's maintaining the brotherhood. They chose that line of work. They choose whether or not to do the right thing or maintain that brotherhood secrecy. That's not the same as someone being born a certain race. So there is a big difference to me. So, yes, hello, Parrot Head. How are you? Oh my God! Do not even talk about Talcum X here. Sean King is such a twat. Oh my God! If he was any more white, he'd be iridescent. Oh my God! Like no shit. I've seen his baby pictures, or when I say baby pictures, he was like 7. He's got like blonde curly hair. This kid was like when he was a kid, he was like a poster child for the Aryans or something. Like no shit. Like he is such a fake. Like here we are, another white liberal trying to take away black voices or speak for them. Oh my God, Sean King, I'm so happy you're white, so I can say, sit your stupid lily white ass down, shut the fuck up, and let actual people of color speak. Holy fuck. Just saying. Anyway, where are we at? I'm saying is every cop is ultimately. Well, yeah, they do. They are an individual, and they do have they make a choice. But there's but if you're like the only good cop in your department, there's a good chance if you do try to do the right thing, you can have the department against you. I actually know of a well, I guess he's an ex-cop now. I personally know of an ex-cop who had this issue. It was a small town in Oklahoma called Tecumseh, and he was a cop there. And he said he had to quit because the department was so corrupt, he couldn't do it. He couldn't deal with them. So he quit. Like, yeah, and because I used to go to this bar, his wife worked there, I spoke to him. And so, like, he told me the story of this. I mean, you know, oh, it's a small town. Yeah, well, you know, it can happen anywhere. Small towns that comes to Oklahoma or anywhere. So, you know, there's shit cops everywhere. But a lot of times, he explained that, like, you know, it's hard to fight an entire department. I mean, if it's corrupt from the ground up, who the fuck do you go to? I mean, I guess you'd have to go to the FBI and hope to God, you know, that works. But they got other shit. But he looked like a ginger. Whatever the fuck he looked like. Yeah, he still, yeah, that's Sean King's such an ass. I'm sorry. God. Just like him. The analogy you just made applies directly to Ray BLM right now. Well, okay, I guess. I mean, they can choose to do right or wrong, and like I said, I'm not. I'm telling you my issue with cops. At the moment, it's nothing to do. BLM didn't make hating cops cool. I just liked cops before it was cool. Okay, back in the '90s, I remember "fuck the police" was like you were cool for that. Now people run around with fucking stickers on their car for the cops. My day, we weren't like that. I stayed true to my roots. Damn it. BLM has nothing to do with my view on police. Although oddly, once in a while, seeing some of that craziness actually makes me kind of like, yeah, I'm sorry they didn't draw his weapon sooner. But some of those crazy little white liberal kids really just make everything bad. Mm. I'm sure that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen other people of other colors doing dumb shit too, but it seems like it's always all the news is the fucking little college dropout white kids. Anyway, so chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Milley, I think it's Milley, I almost said that right, apparently has told members of Congress that the military will play no role in November's election. Apparently, what's this nut? Biden apparently floated the idea, one article mentioned, floated the idea of possibly getting the military to remove Trump if he refused to vacate after the election. Okay, I don't think I've heard any news that Trump said he wasn't going to vacate if he lost. Like, I didn't hear any of that, but I think it's just shit talking from Trump. And the military is like, dude, no, we're not getting involved in that shit show. No fucking thank you. All right, I don't blame them because this is a fucking mess. It's a fucking shit show. Like nobody wants involved in this mess. Like just a bunch of power hungry crazy people who want this mess. Like, so yeah, the military is like, yeah, no, or at least that particular division of the army is like, or military is not interested. I wouldn't be either. It's like, fuck this noise. Y'all sort it out for yourself. Anyway, this fucking shit right here. Alright, so here's my issue. Why is it every time they're talking about doing like testing something on someone, it's always someone who's healthy or asymptomatic? Okay, if we have if the news is telling us we have so many people in the hospital with the virus and they are super sick, why are we not? Okay, so why aren't you trying that and see if the vaccine will kill that off or something? Hey, Subnova, holy shit, you Scottish bastard, where have you been? I haven't seen you in ages. Nice to have you here. Anyway, but yeah, they're always testing on either just healthy people or like asymptomatic people. Like, if you're asymptomatic, you're not suffering. So, like, okay, so if you have it, but you're asymptomatic, you still have it. If you have it and you're suffering, you still have it. So why aren't you trying to give relief? Like, try this on some sick. I'm pretty sure some sick people, if this could give them some relief, then take it. Like, I just always find that weird. That doesn't seem like a very good control group. Like, you know, you have your control placebo group. You know, then maybe your asymptomatic group, and people who are showing symptoms see if there's any change. I don't know. It just seems like they only want to do it on healthy or asymptomatic people. Fucking weird. Well, yes, there is a lot on the line, but like, I'm not saying they don't face dangers. I'm not. What I'm saying is, and this is directed, that sometimes they can be just as much of a danger as any other criminal. And unlike criminals, regular criminals, they have an entire department or brotherhood behind them, protecting them, guarding them. There's even like some kind of, yeah, it's almost like diplomatic immunity, but it's called qualified immunity or something like that. That it makes it really hard to actually sue the police officer for wrongdoing. And there's been talk that they're going to repeal that, which is good because if the cop didn't do anything wrong, then the evidence will show it. But if the evidence shows he did do something wrong, you should be able to have recourse and to fight back and to be able to take him to court or do something to get some sort of justice. And so, yeah. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, so hold on, let me go back to the little thing here, and then I go back to that. I'm find the next article. Where is it? Okay. I am so tired of the word shortage getting thrown around this year. That is nothing but fear mongering and making it sort of like the supply and demand concept seem more intense. So I saw this tidbit of shit today. Okay, first off, you're trying to tell me that a shit ton of students that already here like don't already have some form of computer anyway. You're telling me that there is a shortage of laptops. No, there's not. Oh my God. Any store I go to, whether it's Walmart, like get dragged into Best Buy because somebody wants to check out stuff. I have not seen a shortage of computers anywhere. Pawn shops have computers. There's towers too. Okay, you don't need just a lap. You know, you don't have to have a laptop to do your schooling. You can have a tower computer. Are we having a shortage on those too? Because I know a few people who can fucking build them for you if you have a problem. Okay, this is fucking ridiculous. This is just a reason to jack up prices and get people stirred up again. That's all that it is. There's no laptop shortage. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Okay, it's not the dumbest, but it's definitely the dumbest thing I've heard this week. That's saying a lot. It's been interesting week. So yeah, they're fucking telling us there's laptop shortage. Like, oh no, there's a bunch of kids that we homeschooling now with laptops. No, there's not. No. And besides, you don't need a laptop. Like I said, you can use a tower computer. And most of the kids, like my daughter knows, have a computer of some kind or access to a computer of some kind. This is just to see if they can jack up prices and get people scrambling. Just when they said there's a toilet paper shortage. Okay, this is a little bit different because I don't think people are going to buy 10 laptops and put them in their bathroom. But if there's an issue with the supply chain, it's because someone's making it that way. This is just the dumbest fucking article right here. I'm just really, no, shut up. There's not a shortage. And besides, you can have computers built. If the store happens to not have it, you can custom build a computer. Please don't give me that shit. Fucking hell. And here we go. We were you guys were talking about sports earlier. Here we fucking go. I couldn't wait to get to this silly shit. Okay. Yeah, so apparently, all right, it's a little bit funny because it says we skate for Black Lives. But right here, they put off for 2 days to play a game. So which is it? Secondly, you don't skate for Black Lives. You skate for the multi-million-dollar paycheck because Black Lives Matter movement has been around for quite a few years now. So where was it 3 years ago, 4 years ago? Where was this sign? You're fucking virtue signaling to try to look trendy. That's what you're fucking doing. You don't skate for Black lives. Are you going to tell me to skate for free and donate your money to help Black communities? Are you? No, probably fucking not, huh? Yeah, no. It's much easier to pay. I don't know what this fucking, it's on Jumbotron. So putting a digital fucking thing up on a Jumbotron is so much easier than actually like donating half your paycheck to the Black community to help them. No, we skate for Black lives. Did you last year? Did you the year before? Did you skate for them then? How about the year before that? No, you're doing it because it's fucking trendy. Yeah, okay. You know what? You can shove your hockey stick wherever the sun doesn't shine because zero people give a fuck about your virtue signaling crap. So fuck off. That's about what I think of that. So yeah, virtue signaling's everywhere. I blame the Canadians. I think this is all hockey's all their fault anyway, isn't it? Blame them. Blame Canada. Yeah, well, phones did exist. I think you were talking about having access to cell phones. And actually, cell phones did exist when you and I were younger. It's just that they were like a fucking brick to hold up with an antenna, and they cost a shit ton of money, so most people couldn't afford them. But they did exist, actually. Very first cell phone, I believe, was made around 1987, I think. So it's been around a while, just most people couldn't afford it. Everything is fucking propaganda. Yes, just like movies. Yes, pretty much anything you see on TV, except for me, and a few other honest people, because I'm an asshole, but I try to be an honest one. It's propaganda. And you know what? This is actually kind of good. And you know why this is good? This fucking cock and bullshit right here. You know why this is good? Because even since times of ancient Rome, they have used games and all kinds of stuff to distract you from the real problems that were happening. So you know what? I'm glad the NFL, NHL, and NBA and all that shit's doing their stupid stuff. Good. So we can pull our heads out of the TV, look around, and see what we're being distracted from. Because I know sometimes we need to escape, but we've been escaping for far too long. So by the time you look up from the TV, you realize everything's on fucking fire. Well, guess what? Everything's on fucking fire. Panic. Now. Yeah. We should have panicked a long fucking time ago. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure integrity comes with a price tag. Yeah, real integrity does come with a price tag. Usually involves censorship, possibly, jail time, depending on how honest you were fucking being. Like, Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, that sort of thing. Anyway, so yes, integrity can come quite at a price. That's why everybody wants to virtue signal when it's convenient and want to just, hide their heads when things are going bad. That's why, like, we should totally, like, vote for Ricky Gervais to be, like, president, even though he's not actually a citizen of this country or a natural citizen of this country. Actually, I don't know if he is not. He could have been naturalized, but he wasn't born here. But I would change the rules for him. Why? Because he actually stood up there and fucking called out Hollywood for the pieces of shit they actually are. That's who we need in office. God, we need him in office for something. Governor, a senator. I'll take either of those. Those are totally, I will accept either of those, and I would totally vote for him. Yes, because the honest ones, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. And they're saying some shit. Like, I've been hearing people talk about that chick from The Mandalorian. Slightly stocky chick. Although I think I think I remember her better from Deadpool. But whatever. I wouldn't mind her in office either. Because she's catching all this shit for being honest. And fucking sticking to her guns, so to speak. So yes, integrity does come at a price. And not many people are willing to pay it. So God, let's protect those who do at all costs. I would, except I don't give a fuck about sports. I don't buy anything sports related anyway. So I guess I'll just have to keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because like yeah. My poorness has made me trendy in a fashion because I don't have money for jerseys. I have never given a fuck about this. Basketball, hockey, baseball. I don't give two fucks about any of those. Everybody's like, especially because we're in Oklahoma. Ooh, it's football season. We should have go elite. And I'm just like, dude, I literally do not care. The last time I gave a little bit of a fuck about sports was because I was born in New Orleans. Slight obligation to be a little bit happy when the Saints beat the Dallas Cowboys. And that was approximately 2013. And that was literally on for a few minutes. And part of the reason was actually the guy I was broken up with at the time loved Dallas Cowboys. Loved them. And I'm from New Orleans, like I said. So watching it, and I'm sitting there in the bar, annoyed. At the time I drank with my pint of beer. It was an apple flavored beer, so like I said, I don't like beer. Apple flavored beer is okay. And I'm watching this TV. I know he's sitting in his fucking lazy boy watching this game. I know he is. And I'm sitting there like, I hope New Orleans beats their ass just to piss him off. And I know he'll be thinking of me when it happens. And they did. And I was right. Like a year or so later, I don't know, 6 months later, I think I talked to him. And he was like, yeah, I saw New Orleans win. I did you think of me when it happened? He's like, actually, yeah, I went. So, yeah, that's the only time I really gave a fuck about sports. That was it. That was the only time I ever gave a shit about the Super Bowl at all. And that was just because I'm a salty bitch. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So, yeah. Anyway, so some weird little salty tidbit about me. Okay, is that me going off this song? Oh, is that her song? How many people fucking messaging her? Excuse me. Where's that thing? Oh. Oh, okay. This isn't so bad. My daughter still has my talking Angela on her phone. It's so cute. How about she outgrew that use? That's actually kind of adorable. Maps. Oh, she's got her location on. Girl, why don't you have a location on? Where you're at? Let me turn that off. I put in a goddamn password to turn it off. Oh well. What'd you do? You reached Deidre's mom. How can I help you? Love you. Chris's daughter called the phone to help her find out where she left it. I was like, you reached Deidre's mom. So anyway, hey Container Man, hello. Sorry, I had a thing up, so I didn't actually see you immediately. I am sorry. Hello and welcome. Don't bring up skateboarders, most inclusive community in the world. Don't ruin it. I don't really have an opinion about skateboarders, actually. Probably because they're not all in your face and craft merchandise being sold everywhere. At least not that I'm aware of. They seem to stay out of the news pretty well, so don't worry. Your skateboarders are safe from me. I don't know much about them. If they're not making a public ass of themselves, they're under my radar. So do not worry and enjoy your skateboarding stuff. Oh, good temperature. Gotta be hot, gotta be cold. They can't be in between. She's not right. She's not right. Anyways, so yes, that was how I felt about the news today. I actually felt a little more, jazzy about, doing my skateboarders have no room for politics. Why not? I don't know enough about them to know why or why not. But either way, though, if nobody's making an ass of themselves, they're not on my radar, so I don't report on it. So, yeah. Hey, Bella. Hey, old girl. You want out? Is that it? You want out? Or not outside? Outside of this? There you go, girl. poor old cat. She didn't want to be a nuisance. So she'll stand by the door, but she won't really meow or anything to bother anyone. She just hopes somebody will notice and let her out. So I gotta watch for that. Anyway, so yes, that is the news so far. So chat or this is like I don't know, kind of like having to say just about the news, but then like starting a live stream, just live stream, and then like yeah. Uh, Anyhow, I would drop my PayPal link just for the house. Can I? Actually, that even still in my paste? Ooh, it is not in the paste. It is the copy paste. It's not something else to do. Apparently, another YouTube thing. So yeah, apparently every time I try to drop my link, it doesn't work. It doesn't become a hyperlink, I believe I'm told. So I don't know what the deal is. Like other people who put my link in, but I can't. It's highly aggravating. Roy. Ah! Oh God. Oh, sorry. Someone said don't freak out, but oh my God. Holy shit. Sorry, I just saw someone donated to my PayPal. I had a stroke. I think. Hold on. Okay, I'm not smelling burnt toast. No stroke. Okay, good. Holy fuck. The message literally says don't freak out, and I did. So apparently someone knows me well enough to know I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. I don't know who Roy is. I feel bad. I don't know who Roy is. Whoever they are, they're amazing. Like, I would show you, but like, people oftentimes don't want their real names known. You know what I'm saying? But holy fuck. Like, what time did this happen? Let me look. Let me see if it tells me a time that this happened. Well, it happened today. That's the best it's given me. So it's happened in the last hour because I actually checked my PayPal about an hour ago or so, and this wasn't here. So in the last hour, so it's possible that whoever did it is in this chat. So if they are, oh my God, thank you so much. Holy shit, biscuit. Oh my God, hi Tommy. Hello, sorry, I was on another page. Hi, how are you? About 5 minutes. Oh my God. Oh, okay. You're a boss. You are such a boss. So we have to freak out. First off, never told a woman not to freak out. We're gonna freak out, good or bad. Like it's a good freak out. Yes. That's like oh my God. I was just about to drop my leg, so I'm like, so oh my God, I'm excited. There's a wee bit. Well, I mean, there's two goals going on. Obviously, one goal is trying to get a fucking water tank, and the other is dealing with the property tax situation. We may have the very skin of our teeth have to pay because I think it's this year and one from like 2 years ago. And so here's what we do, and I know it's terrible, but when you don't have much money, what you do is you always pay the oldest one first because that prevents you, because you can be delinquent a certain amount of time before they put you on the auction block. So if you pay the oldest one off first, it helps kind of keep you off the auction block. And so we're probably going to have to do that because the odds of me getting like almost $2,000 just for property taxes highly unlikely. It's not impossible, but it's highly unlikely. So planning for at least paying the oldest one first will at least keep us with a roof over our heads, you know, or over our heads, not really on our heads. That would be uncomfortable. But holy shit. Holy shit. Yes, greetings indeed. Holy shit. Oh, wait, it keeps moving. Okay, there we go. That's what I was trying to go to that, and it was, the chat kept doing this, and I'm like, ah! Oh my God, y'all have got to go show this man some love. Oh my gosh, he's awesome. I mean, he's awesome, like, all the time anyway, but, like, oh. Like, extra. Oh. Sorry, I'd be a little spazzy, I'm sorry. I'm not big on, divulging, like, people's folks' business, their real names, or like how much they donated, unless they say it's okay. It's a lot. Okay, I'm sorry. It's been a few times somebody told me to calm down. It'll be okay, and it's actually okay. Sorry, I was so caught off guard. Sorry, because I was going there going, la da da, we try to get the link. No warning. Ah. Whew. Okay, so, oh my goodness, yes, that's definitely going to help toward the water tank. Holy shit. Thank goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love you. You're so awesome. Right? Yes, this. Yes, he's awesome. I think that's clapping. He is fire at 100%. That is true. Yes. I think that's how. It's either clapping or it looks like it's washing his hands. It's really hard to tell because it looks like that little thing where that tells you to wash your hands. That's what it looks like, actually. Because if you look at the little thing, like, just above it, looks like it could be like suds, you know? So it always throws me off. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I'm turning into such a girl over here. I'm sorry. Anywho, what is itching over here? I'm not gonna lie, Bella, do you? Oh, that was not bad. When she was up here for a bit, I think she may have left a flea, and it's like, well, no pun intended, bugging me. So it does though. I mean, I figured it was clapping, but if you look at it really close, like yeah, it looks like it might have like little bubbles at the top of the hands instead of like I guess it's indicating sound, but it looks like it could be washing its hands with bubbles. So it does kind of look like it. Aw, well, super hugs, like oh my god, super hugs to you, so much hugs. Poor guy, now he's not gonna be able to unsee it. Unfortunately, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you. Sorry, I was very hairball there. Okay, sorry. Oh, I love that he says don't freak out. That's like in the message that the money he said like please don't freak out. That is funny. I'm sorry. Like he knows me very well. Apparently, that's exactly the reaction before I even like fully saw the don't freak out. Like yeah. I'm sorry. Ah shit! Now I hit the wrong button. No, don't do that. No. Ah. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm having like operator error here. Clearly. Ah. Okay. All right. So apparently that's a shit for hyperlink. So that means okay. On my phone, it has a different kind of link. That's available. I don't know. I'll try it again, but it doesn't seem. Oh, here we go. If I click down there, that might work. Okay. It looks like clapping to me. I know it's because we're told that it's clapping, but to me, you look at it. Is that a proper hyperlink? Does that actually work? Does anyone know if that actually works this time? Some like always have to be like, it's always difficult when I try to do it. Like yesterday or the day before, probably both. This Lord had to fucking drop the link for me because it wasn't working when I did it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome when we get that thing fixed. Oh, y'all help, obviously. Well, not fixed, but like replaced. Because apparently it's like there's a hole in the side that's just kind of rusted through. And I'm like, can we just like go some like flex seal on that shit? But apparently there's like everything inside as well, and it's got to inflate and hold pressure, and apparently it's a whole to do. And it's like, so apparently, yeah, apparently it's very complicated. Thankfully, like there's like a couple of people here that like actually I think neighbor is able to help. I think knows how to do stuff with it too. There's like three people that at least know how to do the repair and replace it, so we at least don't have to worry about paying for the labor of it because that also will probably be hella expensive. But did it came anyone tell me if that link actually worked or did not? I don't know if it turned into a hyperlink or not. I mean, heard the term hyperlink, so like put it here. I think I've heard that before. Like maybe a muck over there. All right, nobody's like responding and telling me, or at least if they are, I'm not seeing on this end. I'll go to my YouTube and I'll see if it actually works. Tell me it's on mute. Please tell me. Nope, of course it's not on fucking mute. Someone gave me a thumbs down. It's always that same person watching. All right, so it looks like it's a blink. It's not blue though. Should it be blue? It's supposed to be blue. Because when someone else does it, it is a blue link. When I do it, it is not. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. Okay, it works. Okay, cool. I mean, apparently I've been like, trying to drop a link in the chat in a few times and it just not worked. And I'm like, cool. Okay. That way, if someone would like to help, they can. Because, like I said, so far it's looking like, I mean, even like for Amazon, like things are supposed to be cheap and free delivery and shit. Again, even that small tank was like I think 500, a little over like 530. I was like, that thing, fuck. Like, why does it have to be? You guys just, I don't know. Why does that have to be so expensive? That seems unnecessary. It's a tank with like a rubbery thing in it. Why? It's not a car. Shit. You know, cars are kind of outrageously priced, but I kind of get it. You know, it's going to be durable. They can take you wherever you need to go. This is a tank with the rubbery thing inside. Why make that so fucking expensive? Probably made from recycled material anyway. Probably. Fuck. Why? There's some things I just don't understand. I don't. I guess they could charge it because you can. Because, like, well, what are you going to do without it? I guess. I don't know. But, anyway. How is everybody? 90? I don't know. I don't know what this means. Yeah, I apologize for my fade. It's not as faded as I would have liked. Like, in a week, it's going to look way better. It'll grow out, and it'll blend better. But, yeah. On the bright side, my back of my head can breathe. But, that's the best part. Let this fucker up. You know what? Screw it all. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Hello there, Kai. How are you? I know I'm such a weirdo. Oh, I thought one of the children probably come in here. I'm like, no. Yeah, see, he's confused as well. I am also equally confused. But anyway, I don't know how many of y'all are. I think it's like 50-50. I think like half you might be in that group chat, half might not. But I think Slasher is doing a cheesy movie watch. Well, it's called Troll Hunter, so I just assume it's cheesy. Pretty much any kind of movie that has the word hunter in it is probably going to be cheesy. I've not seen the previews yet. I probably should. Hello. Anyway, sorry, I'm a weirdo. I occasionally am just weirdo people. I'm on my weekend, yes. Hair looks good. Your hair looks good? Probably does. Or you're referring to mine, because I don't automatically assume people are talking about me. Ahoy, first or second time. First. Not sure I understand, but I think he's saying hello. Just to be. Okay. Anyway, you know what? Yeah. I don't know. Kind of. Ooh, is there any news anybody wants to discuss? Like, have you seen something and you're like, hell? Like, I'm supposed to get out of that to this. You know what? I'll let y'all think up on that. And I'm going to get more coffee. Because I really don't want to start another stream right now. Because we're kind of already on a roll. We're doing good. And I don't want to cut it off just to make another one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I think I will just go refresh the coffee. I am waiting. I ordered. All right. It wasn't too high a price. I ordered a coffee mug, and I am waiting for it to be delivered. And so I'm sitting like, I don't know how it's going to show up in this because okay, now it looks normal. Like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Roll with butter. Roll with butter. I think Kai wants to stream with you. Okay, he can. I don't mind. Shit. I'll open my Twitter. Like, I would drop the link. It's not that the people I'm seeing I can't trust or anything. Like, I can. It's just that there's people in the chat that I don't see. Sometimes they will take it upon themselves to just try to jump backstage, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? So I usually try not to do that because it's very awkward. I feel very awkward telling people no. Like, I don't know you. No. You know, I feel it's rude, even though I have a right to do so because you're not vetted, so to speak. I'm working anywho. Ah! That's some loud ass shit. You have my. I'm working anyway. Oh, boo! I have to leave coffee ready to take. But I'll be right back, and I'm gonna try to tell someone turn their damn phone down. Oh, okay. But okay, they're all being silly. That's fine. I just saw it out of context. And I'm like, what? What? Ah. Okay, so like apparently one of the kids was told to like go to the back room to like watch stuff on the tablet. We can stream together sometime. It'll be fun. Heck yes, it will. Awesome. We all are awesome, actually. Actually. Oh yeah. Yeah. Probably added some honey one after that. That's kind of awesome. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. To all right. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat because I just feel like if I do not know who you are, I am not letting you up. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just not trying to have weird people I don't know get on the stream. Okay? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just gonna let you know now that if I see you pop up down there and I don't recognize you, I am I'm probably not gonna acknowledge you. I'm just saying. I'm just warning now. So like meow. Okay? So like yeah. I'm gonna go put some honey in this because it's like shit. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Like weird people in chat, like you see, like oh no. Okay, if I've been talking to you for longer than a month, you're good. I guess. Like a month, like 3 weeks or a month, or have streamed with you before. Like if I've known you for 2 weeks, but we've streamed before on someone else's channel and you were cool, like then we already have rapport built. Like we've met. But like you just popping up on here and I don't know who you are, and I've never seen you anywhere else. Like you're not vetted. I don't know who you are. Yeah, no. Me meeting people has to be done in a certain. And the Karen Award goes to the first Karen that downvoted the stream. Karen, what do you have to say for you? It's always the same person. I'm almost certain it is always the same person. And I think it's a guy. To be honest, I actually think it's a guy that's doing it. Like, I had my suspicions about one person, but I'm like, it seems too consistent because the person I was thinking, that piece of coffee, this piece of coffee, coffee shit. Anyway, I think he's got better things to do than be this consistent on giving me a downvote. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and another person that I would suspect, unless we've got another account that he does it from, I have him blocked on both of his accounts. So I don't know. I don't, like, I assume it's someone who knows. Hi, Eagle Scout. Eagle B Scout. I read it wrong. I thought it was Eagle BS Scout. Although he can scout out some bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong. But welcome, Eagle Scout. All right. To be fair, I didn't even find out who Eagle Scout was until like I think sometime last week because like so I was trying to do that experiment where like see how many upvotes I could get before the stream started. Oh, haha. Anyway, and so like I know, I'm not saying you. Anyway, so I was like, oh, just hand me your phone. Like, why? I'm like, what am I gonna do? Steal it? Come on. And I looked at it and I double taked and I was like, and I saw the username that being used and I was like, you son of a bitch. It was funny. And he kind of just laughed at me because like I had on and off for like a year or so, I believe, had seen Eagle Scout pop up in the chat and say hello to everyone and it was cool. I just never actually knew who it was. And I'm like, it's almost like nice trolling. You know what I mean? Like someone's being nice, but they're kind of fucking with you at the same time. So it was like nice trolling. And I'm like, you stop. It's always funny with things like that. There he is. I want my coffee mug, sir. I can't wait. You know how sad I am that my Deadpool mug got broken by a cat? Okay, the cat got scared by something. I was outside and I lifted up a large board and I just let it fall. And Chris was holding the cat, and the cat digs her claws in and launches off of his chest. He's trying to hold, lands on the arm of this one of those chairs that kind of collapse up like this and then expand. Those lawn chairs that have little netted cup holders. That's where my cup was. Okay, so it's not a smart place to have it. To be fair, I did not foresee a cat launching off someone's chest and knocking it out of there. So, me and the cat to blame. Okay. Anyway, and so I think that look at that good avatar right there. That's at least a decent replacement for Deadpool. I think so. Why was the cat drinking coffee? I was the cat that was drinking coffee. Deadpool died. The cup did. I thought I told you about that. That happened like a month and a half ago. That's what he said. Everybody fucking makes jokes and said that's what she said. I had to do it because it gets done to me, and sometimes it doesn't even make sense. And I'm like, what do you like? You know, when someone tries to make something like sassy out of something that's not even remotely sassy, and like, so this was like my one chance to probably do it. So okay, I took that chance. Even though BL Group is sitting there staring at his phone, judging me, I can feel it. I feel his eyes judging me right now. I'm kind of used to it a little bit. So, like, can you hear the from here? A little bit. And then eye roll. I can feel eye roll now. From me saying that, now I can feel eye roll. That is what I said. Well, yeah, this is true. That's always my response as well. I'm like, yes, I did say it. I was here. Anyway, the eye of you just don't know. You just don't know. He keeps everybody on their toes. But it came all the way from China and everything. What, the Deadpool mug? Well, to be fair, a lot of things. So much stuff comes from China, it kind of lost its luster a bit there. Like, everything comes from fucking China. Hell, we're half owned by China. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. There was supposed to be a news article I was going to cover. Where the hell did it go? Let me go look for it, because it was kind of sort of related to that kind of shit. Where the hell is it? What, did it fucking close it? What the hell? Wait a second. Why was it not in there? I sent all the articles. It's not it. It's fucking gone. Son of a bitch. You know what? We'll just do this. Anyway. Okay. So there's a news article. Why? Alright. I sent it from my phone to Messenger so that way I could pick it up on this computer and download it to this computer and do this shit with it. Anyway, it was talking about the Russians are over in the waters near Alaska doing military exercises. And last week I had reported that with me, I can't remember what it's called. It's something with a two in it. It's not a B-2, but it's some kind of two. But it's a spy plane, a U.S. spy plane with over off not far from China in the ocean over there. Spy kind of watch. Well, I mean, it's a spy plane, yeah. And the Chinese were quite pissed off that during their military exercise they were being, watched by the U.S. and so they were pissed off that it fucked up their exercise. And I'm like, what are you doing that's gonna fuck it up? Anyway, they've been working on their missile launching type capabilities and shit like that. Yes, Philip Blair. I think maybe it might. Yeah, the U-2 spy plane. I think that is what it is. I knew it had a two in it, and I knew it wasn't the B-2 because B-2 is a bomber, and so I knew that. I kind of know what things. I don't always know what things are. I sometimes know what they're not. Anyway, the band named themselves after the plane. I did not actually know that. But okay, yeah, BL Group. All right, yeah, he covered it as well. Okay. Anyway, yeah, but also, so today, I saw the article showing that apparently Russia is floating around the waters near Alaska. So since there has been talk that China and Russia are working together, I think something strange is potentially about to happen. I'm just not exactly sure what. See, Hunter Biden, the hair sniffer son who got caught snorting coke like a few years ago. I think he got in trouble with the military. I think he's just about to get out and he got caught with coke, or it was just after. Anyway, so apparently it's like genetic, the whole sniffing thing. It depends on what you go up your nose. So he's apparently been over in the Ukraine doing deals, and apparently also doing deals with China, like business deals and shit. But this seems really strange that right now his dad, Joe Biden, is running for president, and right now I'm not entirely sure these are military exercises. I think this is what they call gearing up. I think something is gearing up in the ocean, and it's not good. Now I don't quite know if they're getting in position in case Biden is put into power. This is what they're wanting, or maybe they're there in case Trump wins. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. They're two allies. Like I said, all right. We were over nosing around. I'm not gonna lie. That's what we do. We're Americans. We nose around shit that sometimes is not our business. A lot of times, not always, but a lot of times. Anyway, so we were spying on China doing their military exercise, and now Russia is sort of kind of tiptoeing over toward our part of the ocean to fuck with us. So it sounds like they're kind of at least messing with each other, retaliating a little bit in a passive aggressive sort of fashion. So, because into the wild, Russians always fly around Alaska. I know it came within a few days of each other, so it seems, since they are kind of partnered up, they're doing military exercises at the same time, and I don't know, I feel like there's a pattern, something developing here, and I'm just, like I said, I can't be quite sure what built plan, right? Thank you, Tommy. I suck at dropping links. I really do. Thank you so much. But yeah, I thought I sent that article along to come up here, and I thought I must have forgot something, but until that I thought of that, I didn't even think it was thrown out of the military for smoking crack. I thought it was snorting coke, although it both involved cocaine. One just got baking soda and water, and you know what? Never mind. Neither here nor there. All right, for drugs, nonetheless, I thought he was either in the military or was just getting out or something when it happened. So I thought I vaguely remembered that article, but I kind of half paid attention, so I kind of half didn't give a shit, it happens. Not me, clearly, but I'm saying it happens, people. My friend got caught with coke in the army, went to jail for 5 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hunter Biden didn't get any time. I think they gave him a general discharge. I don't even know if they gave him an honorable. They tossed him out. Get off our lawn. Yes. Oh my god, I saw that. It was like a gray ribbon, because they have a ribbon for everything, and always a different color ribbon for all kinds of different stuff. And I saw one on Facebook, and it was like a silver ribbon, and it's like, it's the old people's ribbon. Get off our lawn. I was like, yes. Like, I complain about getting old, but part of me looks forward to being the grumpy bastard and, like, bringing panache and grumpiness to it. Can you be grumpy with panache? I'll have at least some kind of weird style about it, even if it isn't classic. But yeah, I am sorry your friend got thrown in jail, by the way, at least for 5 years, like maybe 6 months. Because I get it. It is kind of an unnecessary kind of drug. Like weed, I would think like nobody should do time for weed, honestly. But coke, okay, kind of get it. 5 years though. There are people who rape people who don't spend 5 years in prison, and he goes to jail for a little bag of coke for 5 years. Really? I mean, honestly, when people go to jail for longer for drugs than they would for raping someone, something's kind of wrong, you know? Because one, drugs, something you shouldn't really do. You know, you mind your own business, you're at your house or whatever, it's in your pocket, you're not fucking with nobody. The other is like very much invading their personal space and brutalizing them, and you get less time a lot of times. That's ridiculous. Our priorities need some straightening. That coffee cup, badass one of those green screens. Oh, it kind of, yeah, it gets weird. Like if I back up and then slowly come forward, you can kind of, yeah, then you can see it. But if I get too close, it just loses its fucking mind. Yeah, it's very weird. Okay. Yeah, so just like makes my whole face look weird. I like coffee. Yes, that is the correct answer. She had a little more than a bag. Well, oh, okay, all right. So, or he. All right, you added she or he. All right, so I'm assuming he. All right. Okay, so all right, so maybe they had. Well, I don't know, but as long as they're not hurting anybody else and they're minding their own business, you know what I'm saying? Like, not great for you, but shit, maybe there's a shitload of drinking, but that's totally legal to do. People kill themselves. Tons of people kill themselves every year drinking. But you're gonna like put somebody in prison for 5 years over some fucking powder. Now, if they were giving it to a kid or something, I could see them going to jail for quite a while because you don't give drugs to kids. That's just not cool. You know. I mean, if you're old enough to like sign contracts and make your own decisions, and you ain't hurting nobody, fuck it. And honestly, we work just as hard like prisoning people if we put that kind of energy into like kind of like rehabilitation places, like the cool ones you see on TV, like commercials that actually like nice ones, and try to help people. Army smokes crack, order people into combat. It depends on their position. If they're just a regular like army grunt that doesn't give orders and is in their off time, they're not deployed. Like, cause yeah, I don't think it's. I mean, obviously, if you're in a position where you're literally are out in battle and you know lives are right now depending on you, being fucked up on drugs is a bad idea. I get that. I think it would depend on the situation. If you're literally deployed and you are literally busy doing your deployment job right then, and you could be putting people at risk, then yeah, obviously the same as if you were, you know, drinking on the job and got caught. Yeah, same thing. Like I can see it because they don't want their fucking sniper to be fucking hammered on whiskey, you know. So yeah, if you're in a position where you're putting people's lives at risk, yeah, that is a problem. I'm talking about like even though you're in the military, you're off time and nobody's depending on you right now. That's you know, my nose is like little meh. I'm watching you. I might 50-inch 4K. It looks totally cool. Ooh, I can't imagine I look good in 4K. Well, while active duty military, I'd rather they wait until they leave the military. Well, yeah, cocaine leads to bad decision making. This is true. This is true. I'm just saying, like, yeah. I mean, I understand. I mean, I understand what he's saying. But everybody, like, people do different stuff in the military. Some of it's just basically pencil pusher, for instance. And they could be stateside pencil pusher. It's the weekend, and nobody's in any danger. But I don't really feel that more than 5 years any more than me. If I was to drink, I drink at home if I was going to. I don't think I should get prison time. But that's not the same as going out there to where you're putting people's lives at risk. Then yes, there's a penalty. You're not the only one that see the weird thing with the cut. No, it's the green screen doing it. Don't worry, John. It is not your imagination. It is fucking weird. Cocaine definitely makes you very bad. Makes you make bad decisions. I can I, I can contest to that. I haven't touched it in 17 years. That's a long time. I don't mean it that way, John. I'm sorry. Didn't mean what way? I feel like I lost something. I had a friend who became a cokehead. He was a different person. A lot of times that's the case. And I know I'm comparing drinking a lot, but I have seen people who drink 4 beers and it's almost like their eyes change. You can see a personality change, like kind of quick, and it's a bit frightening, to be honest. I know I am thinking at least like one person in my mind that I haven't spoken to in years that is one of those people. Like he was kind of before, but like if you get 4 or 5 beers in him, you could. It's almost like this area changed. It almost changed shape. The eyes, the eyebrows, just the way they looked physically different. It was like right that moment you were like you could just see it. It's almost like a different person in there. So even my mom thinks that my mind is gone. So we have Gangsta's Paradise going on over here. Y'all don't even know how cool he is. I wish I could tell you, but he's a mystery motherfucker. Like nobody ever knows when he's gonna show up until he just pop surprise, and there he is. Crazy. Let's see. The story about Elton John during his cocaine days was wild. Well, yeah, that was excessively done, I'm sure. Especially the one where it would be called hotel desk and the band they turned down the wind outside. That's somebody who's been up for a while on coke. I've met a few people who do coke and they don't act like, hey, turn down the wind outside. No, that's somebody who's sleep deprived and not hydrated and a whole lot of other things right there. Just didn't want to be a smart ass or anything. I was just saying and look cool. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was a misunderstanding going on, but I'm glad to see that it's getting sorted out. Very good. I was like, if people are talking to each other, I kind of half read it, realize it's not for me, and just kind of, I wasn't following along. So I listen, and as far as Philip, I mean, I understand coke is not a great thing. I'm just saying, certain things should depend on the circumstance. Honestly, I know somebody who was in the army, and they were randomly drug tested for weed. Not even coke, just weed. Gone. They kicked him out. And some people, do, those people don't really do anything bad on weed. But they really didn't actually want him to go. Like, they actually were kind of sad that he popped positive because they were like, shit, dude, we really wanted to keep you. Like, fuck. Like, honestly, I think that if they had known that he was going to pop positive, they probably just skipped him and, tested someone else. I think it was just a random UI, or UA. You know what I mean? But, once they saw it, they couldn't not see it, They're like, so, because they really wanted to keep him, And so, tell me why are we so blind to see that as long as we heard you and me? Oh my God, BL Group, look what you've done. Look what you've done. Now you got Philip Blair getting into it. Oh my goodness. It's going to be singing in my chat again. Because there was one day, I forget who all was doing it, but it was like 2 people back and forth who were doing the lyrics. And they would do 1 or 2 words at a time. That was it. Not even a whole line like this will go much faster. They were doing 1 or 2 words at a time. And so this one song lasted 30 minutes. I was like, oh God. And so basically my chat had got rickrolled. I had never gonna give you up. You just had to read the whole thing down to fucking realize what they were doing. And I was like, oh my god. Like, it was funny. It was cute. I wish I could remember who did it. I think, was it Soul Assassin? No, I can't. It might have been. It was him and one. It was somebody. It was two guys doing it, and they're the regulars to the chat. So the fact that I can't remember exactly who it was, I feel like I asked for it, but it was cute. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think I have probably one of the coolest chats. I mean, it's not the biggest chat, but quality over quantity. So you guys are awesome. So, if they would have locked my brother up in a nursing home earlier, his mind wouldn't be gone. Oh dear. Like sometimes, yeah, that's why I think like things like prison, oftentimes like for certain things don't help. Like you get caught with some drugs and you're not a violent person, you just got caught up with some drugs. I wish I would use some of that money they spend on prisons on actually, because it'd probably be actually cheaper to try to help rehabilitate these people, get them counseling, find out what the root of their drug problem is. It'd probably be cheaper than actually just throwing someone in prison. Then they'd be less likely to complain about overcrowding and we had child molesters walking the streets. Because honestly, we just released non-violent, might I add. But, obviously if they were beating the shit out of somebody, they have to get caught with weed. They have a weed charge, like I don't mean that, but someone who's just busted for weed only. If we released them from prison, we would not have an overcrowding problem. I am pretty damn sure. We would have room for the real bad guys. Because I wouldn't mind living next to a pothead, but God knows I'd be afraid of living next door to a child molester. That was scary. I'd be afraid I'd have to kill somebody because I shouldn't have to worry about my kid being out in the front yard, afraid some weirdo's gonna come try something. Although with my daughter, they better not because she'll kill them probably. Like she'll beat their ass. It's 13. My daughter's 13, but she's one of those kind of slightly tomboyish types that like to wrestle, and she's got that endurance where she just won't give up. Even if she's like locked up and most people tap out, she will not. That girl's got a fire in her, and I am proud of it. Okay, deep breath. Weed is harmless, in my opinion. Hey, Bone, how are you? Welcome. Weed is harmless, in my opinion. It just lets everyone out of jail. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I actually ran for office and actually was able to pardon people from jail, like at least in the state of Oklahoma, we would not have a jail overcrowding issue. And like other governors, I would actually go down to the jail with whoever I needed to get it done, and I would go in there and personally audit the fucking place if I had to see if they're doing sneaky shit they shouldn't. Because even though we're talking about criminals, some may or may not be really truly criminals. I expect the guards and the people that run the place to behave with better conduct than what I've been hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, they're just criminals, they don't have any rights. Yeah, well, okay. But we're supposed to be better than them. And I would expect my people to act that way. And if they can't handle that job, they should go somewhere else. You know what I mean? I want them to handle the same integrity that you would expect a hospital to. Like there's situations, for instance, like if there's a drunk driving accident. And I have heard sometimes if they can, they'll take the victim and the drunk driver to separate hospitals. Because sometimes seeing the victim and the person who caused it, they might be more likely to help the victim and neglect help with the drunk driver. And they try to not have that happen because ethically it's wrong. You know what I mean? I mean, what the driver did was wrong, obviously, but it could cause an ethics issue. And so I think that same kind of point of view and that kind of attitude should be handled in our prisons too. Because you may refer to them as animals, but there's not an excuse for the people who work there to act like animals too. So you can't say you're better than them if you don't act better than them. And honestly, the things I've heard to come out of county jail here, embarrassment, it's insanity. Man, I tell you what, I'd probably be on the news because I would not be playing favorites. Like anyone caught having actually participated in any illegal activity at the prison against prisoners or against anyone would be marched in front of people in handcuffs to be arrested. None of that doing it quietly and quiet behind closed door investigation type bullshit. No. No, 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 no. And I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I think, and here we go. Philip Blair, you're up next, or whoever wants to jump in with that. Ah. John, I quit smoking weed too. It does make kind of burned out and worthless, but not harmful. Right. Might be lined in chalk. Remember that part? Treating opiate addiction as a healthy matter. Portugal has cut opiate. See that? Yeah, we could learn something like that. You see, a lot of people who are in charge don't want to because there's no money in making people better or healthier. Really, you make shit tons of money by having people incarcerated. I'm gonna hear that. Like in the song. I'm gonna hear it. Fine. That might be cool. Like, I mean, especially, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Depending on what they do, I mean, it would probably vary because certain people make a lot of money and like it might be a bit of a burden on the taxpayers. But in the long run, I think it would be better to try to do what Portugal did, to try to treat it like an illness and try to help people instead of he's singing Gangster's Paradise. God, how young are you? Holy cow. You better be glad he didn't. Oh, never mind. If I say it'll happen. Never mind. Honestly, I was waiting for regulators mount up to start in the chat. I really was because he is notorious for liking that song. At least notorious in the family for liking that song. Like every time I hear that song, I think. Oh, hello, Four Corners. How are you? We're kind of neighbors. Colorado, kind of partially, I think. Oh, it almost does. There's Oklahoma, the Panhandle of Texas, and then I think it's Colorado. So I think so. You're kind of a neighborish. Hi, neighborish. Hey, Slant, how are you doing? Right, healthcare. I hate AA. Can't monetize AA as it. They roll it up into rehab. 5 years sober here. Oh dear. That's pretty bad when so many of your employees are actually like having an issue. So like, what business is it? Do you know? Because I mean, a lot of times addiction ends up well, it can start in a couple places. One, people can be in pain and end up being addicted to not hurting and end up stuck on pills. Sometimes people take drugs to escape how they feel inside from their unhappy surroundings. And so, like, I'm wondering, like, what kind of business is it that most of their employees are on drugs then shut down? Like, how miserable was the work environment? Like, holy crap. Have a nice evening. Oh, are you leaving, Pitbull? If so, lots of hugs. We'll miss you. Oh, excuse me. It was a business with a lot of heavy machinery. Oh, okay, so that could be both reasons could be involved because you can obviously get hurt with using heavy machinery and end up needing pain pills. Or it can be stressful and you want some kind of something to help you relax because it's so stressful. Either way, that is quite dangerous to be on any kind of drugs and dealing with that. So, yikes. It wasn't just their employees. They couldn't find people to hire who were clean. Are you telling me that many people are on drugs in West Virginia? Holy shit. No wonder John and Denver wanted to go home. West Virginia. Sorry. That was probably inappropriate. Apologize. I'll go heat up my coffee. Yelling about video games again. Sometimes their microphones don't work, so they just hear each other down the hall. And so yeah, I'd be hearing any like raging. It's Fortnite, I believe. I can't believe they couldn't find anybody who was clean. Like, all right, we give. We'll only accept the potheads. I think that might be safer as long as they're not smoking weed just before work or at work. It should be safe for the machinery. The pill thing that might be a little iffy. Like a chilling, great show yesterday. Now relaxing. Rocky Mountain High. Like, awesome. Thank you. Yeah. It's easier to see this way. If I get too close, the camera just kind of loses its shit. Loki is a good guy. I've seen his streams. He seems alright. I don't really know him, so I can't really attest to it. But I haven't got any bad vibe off him or nothing. So he seems alright. A lot of times we talk about shows and movies that it's just not my thing, really. That's really it. Maybe it's better now. At least I hope it is. I hope so too, because holy shit, like I am a little concerned that an entire community is on some kind of drugs that like a business had to shut down. Like holy fuck, there's some underlying issues going on there. Like wow. That's why they didn't try to find employees somewhere else and like fly them in. No way, what? Apparently, an entire plant or business in general has shut down because not only were their employees all on opiates of some kind, but also they couldn't find anybody in West Virginia in the area to apply for the job that was clean off drugs. So I'm just like, yeah, you got me like, sister, I'm in. Did his mic get jacked? Whose mic? What? Did I missing something? Indeed, if you take medical cannabis on a regular basis, you'll fail for a test even if it's clean. It depends. But a lot of times, especially if you like don't have like a super fast metabolism and you got some fat on you, it stores in the fat cell. So even when you do quit, a lot of times, just like if you go without eating for a while, it starts tapping into your fat cells, the energy. It'll do the same thing with the weed. So if you like don't, it'll start releasing it from the fat cells. Sometimes you'll actually test higher than you think you would because you haven't smoked it in a while. So I've actually seen that happen. Like, thankfully they knew this, so like he didn't. It wasn't a violation of his probation. Thank goodness. All right, sorry. We were talking about last night's stream where Mexican Iron Man didn't have a mic. Oh, okay. All right. I did feel a little lost. I was like, somebody lost their microphone. I was puzzled. I need to take a bio break. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, it gets all staticky when I'm gone. I did not miss anything. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, I got a message. Hold on. Well, make sure I'm not gonna. It's not actually like. Uh, yeah, there's supposed to be a watch party tonight on Slasher's channel. Oh, all right. Yeah, it should be. I think the show will probably start around 11 p.m. Eastern time. Wait, yeah, about 11 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, this looks like Paranormal Activity. What? That's creepy. So we'll be watching some cheesy movie called Troll Hunter. Like, if you don't know who Slasher is, like, Slasher McSplitter. Like, I'll type it in. Oh, Tommy's here. He can do it. Or do you realize it's snowing in your... Where's that backdrop from? I always dig around on Google looking for a cool backdrop. And it actually started with me looking for, like, rooms that had candlelight. And I'm like, but, like, the light over there is too bright. It wouldn't match right. But so I was just digging around looking and randomly came across this. I was like, dude, yes. I don't even know how to type it in to even find this again. Thankfully, I saved it. Deranged lunatic, holy biscuits, hey. How about a nice, greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray? Damn, what the fuck, dude? Anywho, oh yeah, so the show, the Troll Hunter show, I think what's gonna be done is like we'll like watch the show, like it'll be in the stream, but like they'll drop the link to watch the movie on another window, so we don't get in trouble for having a movie on the stream. And you'll have to click on that. So kind of have like two windows open basically, so you can chat type in the chat and watch the film at the same time. And I'll put up his name. You'll be able to find him there. It's a quote from Weird Science. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. Yeah, I know, right? It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I didn't remember. Sorry. It's a weird movie. Oddly enough, I like this show better. At least I recall that. I remember in the 90s watching the show, and I was quite amused. There it is. Yeah. What Tommy said. That. Yes. That. Yes. And like I said, I haven't even seen the preview for Troll Hunters. So I don't know how bad this is going to be. I would show a preview, but for some reason YouTube has been watching my channel super closely. So, like, if I play even a few seconds of something, they just swoop in. Like, I was trying to watch The Lighthouse, and so I had to get my other camera because I was watching it on my phone, so I had to get the other phone. And I was filming parts of it and I was talking over it, but I was showing examples that the captions were wrong. It was the captions to another movie. So they were saying all kinds of weird shit, like, wait, you drive a fucking Prius and all this during The Lighthouse, which is very weird. Like, it was funny. And so it was only like maybe 20 seconds long, and I was talking over it, and it was only a short bit of it. But anyway, they gave me a copyright claim for it. I'm like, at least it wasn't a strike, so I didn't complain. But I was like, really? I was just showing an example of something. I didn't show the whole movie. I showed like 20 seconds of it, talking over it. And they gave me a copyright claim. I'm like, okay, I don't think this video is going to make any money, so how about it? It's just something funny I found, but okay. It's fucking stupid. I mean, they'll get me for anything. They don't even give a shit. Exterminate more. No, don't encourage them. Does the lighting get more golden here? Feels like they're like everything got a little more gold colored. A warmer tone. Weird. Do not encourage him, Philip Blair. Just because we have different political opinions does not mean you should encourage him to terminate my poor stream. That's unreasonable and completely unsportsmanlike. Although, like some of our opinions do match, just a few don't. But there's a couple of times where I thought we were going to have it out, but like it de-escalated on its own. I was like, plus, Yeah, Tommy Kitsmora. Yeah. Man. But I'm like, man. I'm sure he's probably joking. I hope. I'd be kind of sad if he did. I mean, although I don't think there's anything to report. I haven't done anything inappropriate. I have not incited violence. I have like nothing like inappropriate showing. So, like, yeah, I don't think there's really any grounds to. So I'm assuming he's just joking. And they look like little robots too, so that's kind of cute actually. Anyway, oh yeah, right. So aside from the opiate issue, because that was quite a conversation, right? Interesting one. Does anybody else have any kind of news they wanted to like, like anything they saw and they want to chat about? Can't believe I forgot to put all that on my last thing because yeah, on the water off near Alaska. I don't know how close to the last waters they were. By the way, like I didn't catch that part, but apparently close enough that it got people riled up a little. So I really feel like they're geared up for something, and I wish I had the answers to it. I don't know if it's in case Trump or Biden win. Like I really don't know. That would kind of suck. You're in Oklahoma. That may be why. Why what? I mean, yeah, I'm in Oklahoma, but like, I am trying to figure out what. I know he's making fun of Oklahoma. I'm just trying to figure out how he is making fun of Oklahoma. I mean, he might be right, but I'm just saying. Slander, I think, is kind of giving me some fluff. Wow. That's shit. Mm. Okay, why would me being in Oklahoma make YouTube come after me? Like, I do not understand that. Oklahoma is not exactly high profile, you know? Like, almost every state is more high profile than us. I remember being in Connecticut. I told somebody, told people, oh, it's from Oklahoma. And they're like, where's Oklahoma located? And it's such a weird thing to hear, but I realize that probably other people get this too when they go somewhere else. Like, oh, where's Wisconsin located? North. But yeah, I remember that, and it was so weird having someone go, where's Oklahoma located? Like, it's like we're like almost the center of the country. So I guess I just arrogantly assumed everybody knew where we were. And I was like, we're right above Texas. And they're like, oh, okay, because everybody knows where the fuck Texas is. Something about Texas, everybody knows where that shit's at. I was like, we're just right above Texas. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, whatever works. Did you like life? Not gonna lie, what little I did see was dull as shit. I'm not lying. I fell asleep watching it. And that's saying something coming to Insomniac, but I fell asleep watching it. I don't remember much of any of it. Yeah. That's the part I recorded because the captions were bad, and I just went to sleep. It was, it was just dull as fuck. I don't know what the hell happened. Like, people were saying good things about it, but the action must have happened later on because the part I saw was just. I think the English patient was probably more exciting than what I saw. Lighthouse was a trip. I will try it again. Like I will start at the last part I remember seeing it, and then just continue from there and see if it gets wild. Hi, Night Breeze. Mwah! How are you? Having a perfect night. It's actually not bad. It's not the best, but it's actually better than it's been in like a week. So it's actually pretty good. We got some issues going on. I mean, not like the chat and me, but like me personally. Like, got some issues going on with needing to replace a water tank for the well. Well, that's just got so pricey stuff. Property tax is an issue. So I mean, shit in general. But for tonight, though, things are not that bad actually. Got some solid people in here. It's all pretty good. I'll never watch it again. No, you didn't miss anything. It got really disturbing. Like how disturbing? Like, or is it one of those? Is it like spooky, disturbing, like were they dead the whole time and didn't know it kind of a thing. Those movies piss me off. There's two kinds of movies that really piss me off. Movies where the people are dead and they do not know it, and the movies where like if someone's stuck in a house or whatever and they think they got out and it turns out they're hallucinating, they didn't get out, they're still stuck there. I hate that mind fuck shit. Hate it. I'm finer than a frog's hair. That is cute. I like that. I've told people I've used something similar. I've told people they're finer than a hair split four ways. They're finer than a frog hair. That is cute as shit. I like that. I don't know where that frog had hair, but I get the idea and it's cute. So yeah, explain why the movie's disturbing. Because like, I actually don't mind movies being ruined for me. Like if someone like if I ask, especially if I ask, like if someone goes, "Oh, you should watch this movie," I'm like, "All right, is the ending gonna piss me off? Can you give me a general idea of the ending?" Because if I have to sit through 2 hours of a movie just get pissed off, it's gonna be awful. Like, and if I know the ending's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it turns out this and this," I'll be like, "Oh, all right." At least I won't be disappointed when I watch it. I know it's coming. But I hate wasting my time on a movie and then finding out the ending pisses me off and I had zero like warning that's gonna happen. No, got mental. So it's good for one viewing for me. I respect the actor's commitment. Yeah, the last part I saw, got his fucking name. The older one though. Fucking, they were going mad on an island. Ugh. I've seen a movie that was similar to that, and I think it turned out they were actually like I don't remember the name of the movie, but there was like the film showed it was like two guys on an island, and the younger guy was trying to get off the island. I guess he got there from a shipwreck, and he survived it, and he was trying to get off the island, and every time he tried, like fog would show up or something, and he ended up having to go back or some William Defoe. Yeah, the older one. That's the guy. I just couldn't think of his name. I could see his face, and he looked like he was kind of crazy sitting there in the lighthouse, and he's kind of like extending his hand. He looked all fucking raggedy. Like that's the last part I remember. Anyway, so yeah, William Defoe can play crazy pretty well, so I bet his shit was amazing, probably. But this movie, yeah. So as the movie progresses, it's kind of get frustrating at this point because it's like, how the hell is he stuck on this island? He can't get off of there. He can't get away. Somehow he ends up back there. Like he took a long turn rowing and he's back again. Like that kind of shit pisses me off. Then it turns out the weird guy on the island that he's trying to get away from is actually him, but the older version of himself or some shit. Like so they try to pull like some Fight Club shit on me, and I'm like, so shit like that pisses me off. I'm like I wish I'd seen that coming. You know, like I could have saved myself some time. Fucking weird. And the chick that he likes in the movie, this other movie that's like Lighthouse-ish. There's a girl there, and he likes her. I think it turns out she's actually dead, and I think he killed her. But like the older him killed her, and so yeah, it's a fucking mess. It really is. I don't remember the name of it. I think it came out like a year or two ago. That's the guy. I really don't know. I saw it a year or two ago. Maybe it came out later. I don't know. Earlier. You know. Anyway, so yeah. All right, so I'll avoid watching The Lighthouse and will not waste my time. Is there a movie that I can that's been released that might actually be good? I like some ghost movies. I'm very my ghost movies is particular. Like if it ends up being some scary ass, like really fucked up shit, like I don't want that. Like I like just regular kind of ghost movies, especially the ones where they actually do get out and they're okay and they actually like make it out. Like I'm okay with those. The ones where like you're trapped in a house and you think you got away, it turns out you didn't. I hate that shit. So don't recommend that shit to me, please. Or if you do, at least warn me of the damn thing. Because I have this movie app, and so like I can watch a lot of movies that have been released for free. I know it's frowned upon. Don't judge me. It's okay. Anyway, there's movies that like some of the movies that did come out this year that actually made it, like Gilligan's Island, but more disturbing. Oh my god! Yeah, right? Holy cow! I wonder, because, alright, if anybody remembers that TV show, Fantasy Island, like, it was okay, eh, but it's probably the only thing anybody remembers what Carter Montalban from, even though he was actually in, like, a fuckload of movies before. But, like, they made a movie called Fantasy Island, and apparently it's, like, twisted. Like, I haven't seen it yet, but, like, they try to make your fantasy come true, but there's always, like, some kind of plot or twist or some fucked up version of what you wanted to happen, is my understanding of it. No Silent Hill. Yep, that's another one I wasted my time on. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm okay sitting through the movie, but yeah, they got to the front door. I thought they made it out okay. Son of a bitch. You can't see them. Like, the door opens, he sees the door open, but he can't see them. I'm like, when did they fucking die? Did they die the moment they got to Silent Hill? Did they die during, like, some of the commotion? When did they even die? Like, I would like an answer, you know? I don't like being left hanging like that. Like, no. That's... Mm. And not the curse of Lorena. Lorna. That's offered on the free app. I saw it, and it's like the video cover. I'm old, so I still call it a video cover. Shows like two kids by the water, but in the reflection, it's two kids and a woman. And I'm like, so the poster for it looks kind of good. Like, ooh, that could be creepy. So, Fantasy Island movie is okay. It's worth a watch. Do people survive, or is at least if they lose, it's kind of clean cut and it's like legit. It's not fucking with you. I hate that. So, hi, L. Oh, plant, yes. How are you doing, memes? Deplane, right? Yes, little new tattoo. What a strange name to give somebody. I always thought that was an odd name, tattoo. Why is he called that? Does he have tattoos? I don't know. I think it's an odd name for a car. But no. But Fantasy Island, I'll give it a shot. Because like I felt like I half-assed remember the preview, and I was like, not what I expected, but okay. So I will give that a try. Possibly tonight or tomorrow night. I don't know. I have a hard time sleeping at night, and so that's the best time to watch it when everybody else is asleep. What's your favorite genre? Honestly, okay. The genre thing's tricky because like you got your genres and you got like subgenres that like branch out. You got horror, then within horror, you got vampires, zombies, ghosts, blah blah blah. Depending on the vampire movie, I'm down for vampire movies. Um, I like zombie movies especially. Like my favorite is zombie movies. Just got back from a run. You just like ran to get something, or you just outside to run, just run. Well, either way, welcome back. Uh, yeah, certain ghost movies are okay. Some are frustrating because turn out the house itself is haunted. Like not just haunted by ghosts, but like the house itself is kind of alive, so you never get to leave. Man, that sounds frustrating. So I don't like those. So, yeah, I would say zombies are my favorite as far as the horror genre is concerned. I think one of my issues, I don't know if I 100% believe in ghosts, but I believe it's possible. But zombies, except for 28 days later, those are kind of zombies because they're actually still alive. They basically got like fucking rabies and shit. But like regular zombie movies, I'm more okay with those because a body cannot just reanimate. Like you need to have blood flowing through the body, muscles to get nutrients and oxygen to be able to function, and this and that to be able to walk. The body has to be alive to walk. So having just a dead, pulseless, reanimated corpse is physically impossible. So, since it's impossible, it makes it less scary, but still spooky, but not like, oh god, could this actually happen? Like, yeah, don't have to worry about that with that. So that's why I actually like it the best. You can still be freaked out, but not like viscerally fucked up. You know, like, oh god, rage zombies are scary. I don't like zombies that can run faster than me. Yep, off the table. Nope. No, 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 no. I do not like that. I like my old-fashioned George Romero zombies where they kind of just half-ass stagger about. Like, if the zombie outruns me, this game's over. Nope, I'm done. I can't win. I can't run for shit. Like, those 80-year-olds can probably run faster than me. Yeah. Do you like Fear the Walking Dead? It was okay. Like, as time went on, it kind of, because I only got to see, like, the first season or so at first, and then for, like, a few years, I just watched Walking Dead. And then Walking Dead pissed me off at season 6 when they killed, Glenn and the red-haired guy, Abraham. I was so pissed, I quit watching it after that. And then, like, another year later or so, I decided to give Fear the Walking Dead a chance and binge watch the fuck out of that. And just, it seemed like the show just didn't die when it should have. Like, I felt like it was just kind of being propped up in hell. World War Z. That one's a toughie. Because, damn, those were some serious zombies. Like, they were worse than the 28 Days Later zombies. Like, they were, like, 28 Days Later, but, like, on Angel Dust. Like, they gave zero fucks about just throwing themselves at a fucking helicopter. That was scary. And because determined zombies are very scary zombies. But at the same time, with the preview was pretty honest. So it gave you an idea of what to expect from the movie. So I was like, okay. So I watched it and I actually liked it. It was really good, even though I'm usually against the very fast moving zombies. I was impressed by just how like zero fucks they gave. It was kind of interesting. So I can at least appreciate a movie that with the previews on. It's like, here's what's gonna fucking happen. You're like, I'll get a shot. And it was pretty honest. Like it wasn't really misleading. So I liked that. I was pleased. Plus, it was very interesting to see Brad Pitt in a zombie movie. Kind of zombie. I mean, it was a virus, but they weren't technically dead. They were alive. They were just basically rabid. And those actually, in that regard, I'm actually okay with those kinds of zombies, except for the really fast part, because with the old-fashioned zombies, you gotta kill them, you gotta like shoot them in the head. If the zombie's actually alive and they're just nuts, you can shoot them technically anywhere, center mass, wherever, and they'll actually die. So that's the bright side of it not being reanimated, is because technically they're still alive, so you can set them on fire, you can fucking cut their head off, you can shoot them in the chest multiple times, and they will fucking die. They can starve. They can starve to death and die. That works for me. There's a lot more options there if you can at least outrun the fuckers. Line up fast, 5 fast zombies, and let them loose. Take bets on who. Oh god, fun games during the apocalypse. That's fucking terrible. That is a terrible game to play. Snyder Dawn of the Dead. Snyder? Is this like the Snyder Cut kind of a thing? Alright, to be fair, there's so many of the Dead movies that you're gonna have. Is this the one that took place in a mall? Is that the one you're referring to? Or, I think there's like 2 or 3 Dawn of the Dead, I think. Over the last few decades, I think there's at least, I think there's at least 2. There may actually be 3. Because you got Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, multiple Nights of the Dead. Holy fuck. Oh, Night of the Living Dead, excuse me. So, yeah, of the Dead and Living Dead. Shitload in the title, like tons of them. Now, zombies are people too. I swear to God, memes, if we have an apocalypse, you actually probably would be somebody who would be out there championing for fucking zombie rights and shit. I would make a political joke, but I won't. That's the closest I'm going to do. Because I did actually have one already locked, loaded, ready right after I said what I said. And I was like, you know what? No. We're talking about movies, which is something we don't actually do on here a lot, actually. So, like why not? This is where the conversation takes us. Why not? It's not bad. It's not a bad topic. Some people talk about movies, but usually movies that they're either okay or just don't interest. Jesus Christ, there it is. There it is. Zombies Life Matter. God dang it. Oh. Depending on what kind of zombie, they don't even technically have a life. Are you gonna say dead lives matter? Holy shit. That'd be weird. mean, I almost like dare somebody to like go to a protest. One of the ones that are safe, where like it's just legit like marching and not like actually like shit being broken into windows and shit, and hold up a sign that says "Zombie Lives Matter" and just be like dressed like a zombie. Like that would be funny. Hopefully, if they have a sense of humor, possibly closer to Halloween, so they understand the humor of it. But I don't know. Some people take themselves so damn seriously that someone might actually get like, "You're making a mockery of our movement." Like, no, be in the Halloween spirit and being silly. Like, calm down. Like, let me. I don't know. The world takes itself too damn seriously these days. I mean, some things should be taken seriously. Don't get me wrong. But my dad used to say, like, sometimes you can't take everything too seriously. You don't get out of this world alive anyway. I think sometimes we don't take things seriously that we should, and sometimes making jokes helps us deal with the stuff that is difficult. So as long as it's done right, I mean, obviously doing something to be mean is unnecessary, but if you try to add some humor to stuff, it can at least help make the unbearable more bearable. That's why we really got to work on our sense of humor in this world. We do. Everybody's just so damn uptight. Everybody just gets so offended so easily. And even worse, weirdly enough, depending on the situation, even worse, someone gets offended on someone else's behalf. Like if they're offended, let them talk. Okay, let them say they're offended. You be quiet. Okay, it's not actually your. You can have their back. You can stand with them, but don't speak for them. I'm always big about that part. Like if someone's offended, let them say so. But, Tommy's people too. You're such a nerd sometimes. But alright, so we got zombies down. But let's see. In vampire, seeing how they do it, the vampire movies are kind of okay. They don't seem to be as popular anymore. Like zombies are really popular. Like they've always been kind of popular, but like I think in the last like 10, 15 years they've really made like a renaissance, like a real comeback. Like I don't know. People find that shit fascinating. Ghost movies are kind of doing okay. They're kind of doing okay, but not in theaters. Like they seem to kind of be released the video or what. Let's see who this is. What is it? Oh, hold on, quit lagging. It says downloading photos. Ooh, what am I looking at? I am looking at a semi truck. So I can meow with a question mark. Is there something specific I'm supposed to be seeing in this? Let me. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to. Ah, I noticed, but I wasn't sure that was the main reason for the picture. Take the truck back and tell them to try. So my friend's a trucker, and it's not hot shotting. Like he spends like 2 weeks on the fucking road, 3 weeks on the road, maybe more. Those dumb fucks gave him another because his truck broke down, so they gave him another truck. It had no sleeper, which means he every once in a while has to stop and get a fucking hotel because you can't sleep in these particular types of trucks. So they just gave him another truck again, and this one has no sleeper either. I said, take the truck back and tell him to try it again. Because if I have to go up there to Monette, Missouri, which I'm reading on the side of the truck, and slap the dispatcher or whoever in the face, I'm gonna fucking do it. Missouri's not that far from Oklahoma. I'll go slap a motherfucker. Like, no, you need to get him a goddamn sleeper truck, you dumb shit. Why do you have these kind of trucks? I don't know why so many trucks don't have sleepers, honestly. Like, why would a company invest in that? Zombie Karen is offended by the living. Oh, for the love of God. Cut Karen's head off. Zombie Karen eats her own. Karen's eat their own. I need it to fix the get to my room. They better not make me go to mortuary. I like how that even happened. I can see what town it is on the side of the truck. Wow, it cut off right in the middle of my voice text. That's what part of my problem. Zombophobes. Really, we're talking about zombophobes now. My goodness, we've taken things too far. I can see what town it is on the side of the truck. You better tell Wes to get his shit together. He does not want to meet me. From what I understand, Wes is the equivalent of a wet behind the ears, green, brand new lieutenant who has no idea what he's doing, but he is in charge. Semi in charge. That's, yeah. Like, I'll just slap Wes. I don't care. I give zero fucks. I'd be like, I'm not going to tell you who I'm here on behalf of, but make sure all your truckers have a fucking sleeper so they can sleep, so they have to get a hotel, unless you're paying for the hotel. And since it's odd hours, you go to a hotel at 3 in the morning, you may not have a whole lot of time before you have to check out again. So you can see a lot of the issue that goes with it. So, yeah, I'll just tell that kid. I'll be like, listen here, Sonny. No. And like I said, I don't want anyone to get fired, so I won't tell them who I know. So I'll be like, listen, on behalf of all the truckers, get your shit together. Apparently, he somehow got the job because him and his people helped the funding for repairs on this particular company's fleet. So it's really hard for them to tell them to go fuck themselves because he kind of funds them a bit. So yeah, everybody's kind of afraid to say anything because they kind of need his business. They kind of need each other. I don't know that. So I'm like, hate this. Chain smoking zombie. Oh boy. Oh hey, TW. I'm just gonna say TW because if I do the whole thing, I'm gonna get the letters mixed up. I know my limitations. How are you doing? I do believe our friend TW is Australian. So hello, our Australian friend, Random Brad. I forgot since this is Random Brad. My bad. Sorry. Why am I doing that? I need my ashtray over here because honestly, I keep trying to ash into something else. I keep trying to ash into this fucking tape or my coffee. I'm so used to being here. Anyway, so what other movies do you think I might like that won't piss me off? Since you kind of know where I draw the line on shit. Because I don't want a bunch of awkward scenes that I would have to cover my kids' eyes. Like, ooh, awkward. So basically anything that's like American Horror Story, that's just a little too much of everything, and no thank you. So we could just skip that part altogether. I do not, unless it's actually a porn, I really don't see how too many scenes really help push the story and the characters. I really don't. I think there's a limit. You know what I'm saying? If I want to watch that kind of movie, there's other places I could go to see that. I like something that's kind of weird, and I like answers. I'd like to know where things started, how they started. Saw this one movie, can't for the life of me remember the name of it. But people disappeared. And no, I say disappeared. I mean they straight up disappeared. Everybody had to kind of watch everybody because if you were out of anyone's sight for even a split second, you disappeared. One guy was they were it's a well lit room, and there was this little counter, this little bar that comes out, and they were on each side. They were playing a game. They were playing strip poker, joking around. And so he joked he was going like this, he was going to take his pants down. And he kind of ducked down behind the counter. And she's smiling, and she goes like this. She looks. He's fucking gone. He just fucking disappeared. They were watching one chick, and They opened the refrigerator for a second, see what was in it, and they closed the door. She was gone. Like everybody just fucking disappeared. There was no answers. There was no explanation as to what was doing this, what was causing it. I hate that. America Made 2017. How? American Made. Is the movie called American Made or is the movie called American? It was made in 2017. Comments help. I don't. Is that a horror movie or is that just a movie in general? Oh, excuse me. God damn it. All right, let me look that up real quick. A lot of messages. Let me check. Hold on. So I've been busy the last couple of days. Oh, jeez. What kind of glasses do you get that cost you over $300? Tom Cruise. Okay, no. I'll save you trouble right now. This guy Tom Cruise, I'm not interested. He is fucking weird. The last movie I enjoyed that had him in it was Legend. Top Gun was okay. Lost was a great series. Okay, I heard about that shit. Nice try. I heard that it turns out they were all dead the whole time anyway. Because I guess they didn't know how to fucking end the show. Because it just kind of kept going and kept fucking going. So apparently they died in a plane crash. They were dead this whole fucking time. So I'm not sitting through 4 years worth of that just for that shit. Now that's some fucked up Gilligan's Island. They can't all get off the island with the dead. Motherfuckers. You are. Someone sent me a song, and it's a really fucked up song. I'm just like, no, no. Ooh, someone's got a power outage where they're at. This is weird. It's a true story. He buys drugs for. Oh, I want to be up higher. I highly recommend Masters of Horror. Extended collection. Excellent. Lots of movies. The true story flies drugs for Escobar. Oh, okay. I saw the previews for that. Yeah, I saw the previews for American Made. I just didn't. Okay. Oh, God, my back. Sorry, my lower back is fucking crap. I need to start doing exercises to strengthen my lower back. This is just. I think it's just atrophy. So I don't do stuff that requires use of the muscles as much as I should. So I've really got to work on that before it's like too late. My back is unstable. Uh, at least one in the game in 1997. You get to know what's real in the game. Is the game? Is that where they're hunting people? Like a bunch of rich people are hunting like regular people. Lost was a wild series. I still don't know what happened. I heard that they found out they were all dead. I would probably just skip all of it and just go to like the last two episodes. It's probably what I would do just to get a general idea of it. Some of the shit and the shit leading up to it, and boom, you're done. Your back needs to be scratched. My back needs to be like I need to do like those exercises where you kind of just like work, like kind of roll and pull the muscle. Work out from One Punch Man. Punch Man. Is that anime? Like, my daughter likes anime. It's kind of like some shit she'd watch. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta rest my back. Like, or change angles. I'm dying. It is miserable as fuck. Oh, I got about 2 hours for slashers. Like, well, I mean, it starts at 11. Oh, well, at 10 here. Like, but, like, time to get something to drink, put my feet up, which I'm actually kind of doing now. But I kind of need to. rewrite your ending or don't watch the. Well, no. Like, I mean, if I know the ending, like what I'm doing is like I'll get just a general idea of this. I saw like one or two episodes years ago. I'm assuming it's just a bunch of little infighting and drama, and then the weird reveal at the end. So I'm just save myself a few years and just skip to like the last two or three episodes and that do that. And then I'll feel like I got general feel for the whole thing. We can get it wrapped up quick. The name is Michael Douglas, the rich man being hunted for his birthday. Oh my god, that is such a big movie. I have to ask. Didn't his wife set that up for him? Like, I can't remember if she set it up for him and, like, she knew he was going to be hunted and he'd get killed. Oh, wait, no. It was his brother. His brother. His brother set him up for the birthday. I just can't. I only remember bits of it. But I can't remember if his brother actually knew what it like how fucked up it was, or if he was purposely doing it to be a dick. That's not a very good birthday gift. I'm just saying. Like, ooh, that's weird ass shit. Oh yeah, troll hunter. Better go mow the lawn. All right, random Brad. We'll see you in a little while. His brother set it up. I thought so because I thought I vaguely remember him giving him something and them hugging and then wishing him a happy birthday or something. Then weird shit started fucking happening to him. Laura, if you did a foot stream, your views would probably go up. I don't know if anybody in the stream likes feet, dude. I mean, since you're mentioning, I am assuming that you do. So, okay. Ah, what the hell happened? I'm having issues. Oh, I have to. Oh, give me a minute. Apparently, Slant is agreeing with you, but the people who are interested in feet, wouldn't they have to know that I am doing that? Oh, okay. Thank you, Slant. I was actually going over here to find the link for that and saw that. I don't get notifications for this sort of thing. I have to actually go to the PayPal to actually see that, so it's always like a surprise. I mean, my email gets the notification, I guess, but like I don't get email notifications, so like nothing seems or tells me. I don't find out till I go in there and I'm like, oh, hello. So thank you so much, Slant. You are awesome. Love you. I'm Polly as well. So, keywords. Okay, that's fair. I can just see people and be like, you're weird doing foot streams. I'm like, people are weird for watching, but you know what? Mind your business, Karen. You know? Like, people do a lot of questionable stuff for money. I don't see why feet would be any more like hated or demonized, honestly. It might be strange, but you know, in fairness, I have been wearing sandals and been outside, so my feet are a little dirty on the bottom. I'm sorry, I got hippie feet. But I can try to show you the cleaner part. And I painted my toenails! This doesn't even look like it's my foot. This actually looks like someone else's foot, like it's so far from me. It looks like it's a detached foot, like it's someone else's. Better feet than meters. That'd be some big feet. Not gonna lie. So yeah. I guess maybe I should try to make a habit of washing my feet. Fellas laughing. Oh my god, I am super fucked alien foot. I don't know, I have alien feet. You remember in some of those Naked Gun movies, like one in particular, she goes to slap him, he catches her hand. She goes to slap him, he catches her hand, and suddenly a third hand comes up and slaps him, and he's like, she goes, sorry. I just got really upset, and I'm like that. That's what it looked like. It looks like a random like extra foot that does not belong there. It just looks like it's kind of not proper. That's what it makes me think of. Oh my god, I am so madly hungry. Let me go get a snack real quick. I am fucking dying. I have not eaten since. Okay, I ate like some cabbage soup earlier, but that's not like a lot of sustenance. So I'll be right back. I don't have OnlyFans either. Like, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, nothing against anybody who does that. That's to each his own. It's just, I don't know. It's not my thing. It's like on fans only. Like, what's the deal? Like, I mean, can you kind of like do whatever? Can you like have just a like? Is it a webcam thing? Is it like just pictures? Can it just be about feet? Like, I don't know much about it. She is getting herself some treats, maybe a little bit of catnip. I do not do catnip. Catnip gives me anxiety. Oh, hold on. Mm. Eh, Hit the wrong button. Anyway, so, be silly. Any toenails. Usually my toenails don't look like they're in any decent condition. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just not like they're like not painted, not decorated or anything. So you actually caught me at a time when they are. So yeah. Still looks like somebody else's fucking foot, like a random floating foot. Oh, gotta run, but let me know if you check out La Lorna. I will try to remember to because I might watch it and then I may forget who told me to watch it. Like literally, I went to the store today to get one thing, and I had wrote on my hand to make sure that I didn't forget to go to the store to get the one thing. You know what I'm saying? So I do forget shit. But anyway, we're gonna miss you. We're super glad you came by. Mwah. I think Stefan Molyneux is doing OnlyFans now. I don't know who that is. Is it Stefan Molyneux? I don't know that name. Who is that? Like, I, I don't. Almost actually. They almost like over here, like right here they do, but like over here, my toenails are darker. Hold on. This is, yeah. Sorry about the ball on my feet. Like I said, I wear sandals, and like I got like we don't have a lot of grass in front of the house. It's like mostly like sand and rocks and stuff. So sorry, my heels are dirty. So yeah, it's like a dark like ruby color. It's just geared more toward adult entertainment industry. It's a Patreon alternative. Oh, okay. Well, who's Stefan Molyneux? So I don't know who that person is. Is he someone famous? I guess, or like what? Well, actually, I don't know. Is it center? Is a center right philosopher and intellectual? I finally have Stargate Atlantis ready to go. Awesome. So he's a center right philosopher and intellectual, and he's got a fans only. So like, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to. This is peculiar. I mean, I guess technically it doesn't. I don't have to. You know, like wash hands, goodbye. Sorry, like a little bit of hamburger meat, coleslaw. I have got to reduce the amount of sugar and starchy shit I've been eating lately. Holy cow! I'm surprised I haven't gotten worse, honestly. So I'm trying to like eat leaner stuff. Lots of hugs, Philip. This is what he thinks. Still wondering why a philosopher and intellectual would have fans only. Does he like use fans only and like people describe to him and like he has like intellectual conversations, or is he like doing naughty shit on there? Would you care to do news stream with myself and my brother tomorrow? Ooh, that could be fun. Tomorrow. What is tomorrow? What is today? Fuck me. What is today? I don't even know what day this is. It's Friday, so tomorrow's Saturday. What time tomorrow? So I think around 11 Central Time. I think I'm on Snowdub's channel. They're tapering off and they're gonna start uh, doing a different kind of show later. But I think tomorrow still like tomorrow night. I have Snowdub's channel. Before that, I should be able to. But it would be fun though. You may have got booted from Patreon. Who, Snowdub or the intellectual guy we were talking about? I know it's a stupid question, but you have a brother? I feel like I should have known that, but I don't feel that I did that. Oh, okay. So, charges and people get to like have like questions and discussions with them. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I figured if you have fans only account, you wouldn't get mad if you just had simple discussions and chat with people like this, for instance. That's kind of cool. Like, I don't think there's any rules that say a platform like that would make you like have to do adult stuff. Hi, Darth Asher. How are you? Darth Asher. Sorry, I was like choking on food. Our friend Darth here is having electricity issues. I'm assuming storm-related power outages and stuff. So, and you may or may not be able to hang out with us very long, but we're glad to have you. Speaking of news, run a little long. Sorry, I know that's not sexy. Well, the news is running a bit long because we're not really talking about the news now. Usually I'll end it and then start another stream where everybody just sits and chat. But I figured we were on a decent roll and everything, and I didn't want to like kill the roll we had, so we just kind of kept it going and chat. Now we're talking about like movies and stuff. Oh, and apparently some intellectual dude has like a fans only channel or page or whatever the fuck it is they do, and people pay money, so and he'll like talk to them and have like intellectual discussions. And I'm like, that is an interesting way of using that platform. Cool. Of course, Darth. It's cool to have you here. You're very nice and very supportive. You guys are supportive of everyone, really. You're all lovely. Sorry. You know what? I should probably do like. I've been thinking about it. Like, I'm like, I don't know that whole mukbang thing. I mean, because I'm sitting eating, that's what made me think of it. I'm like, dude, I eat anyway, so why not film it? There's like one channel, no shit. Like at night, like sometimes I don't know why it's suggested to me because I'm not subscribed to the channel, but and it's the same footage. Like that seems to be like the only video. It's like he's got a shitload, big bowl of noodles, and over here he's got a whole bunch of chicken nuggets and like a little dipping sauce for it. And it's like 20 minutes of him eating, but the video is looped. So for like 2 or 3 hours, you can, or whatever he does. I don't actually watch it that long. But it's more like in the chat, trying to look at people and read them and figure out how do I get this. But he'll have like 500-600 people watching this on loop. I'm like, and it's the same video, so he doesn't even have like a new video up of him eating different food. It is the same video. And people still go. And there's people in the chat going, I don't know why I'm here, but I am. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should do it too. They call it mukbang. Yeah, I think maybe I should do that because like I eat food anyway. So why not? There's a new streaming service, whatever you want to call it. I found, well, someone showed it to me. I didn't find it. They showed it to me. And it's called YouNow. Let me type that shit in real quick. And it in the rules it does say oh, I didn't space that. I need space it. Yeah, that's what it's called. YouNow. Like if you go to your Google Play Store, you can find it. YouNow. Anyway, they do have a disclosure or whatever talking about like rights, the terms of agreement, and not to use copyrighted material. But apparently they don't really do much with that because like there's a few channels where people are playing music and they're not getting in any trouble for it. Like they're not trying to pawn it off as their own. They're just having it in the background or whatever, but they're not getting in trouble like they do on YouTube. So that's kind of cool. I guess as long as you don't like abuse the shit out of the music, like it's not really a problem. So they're not stuck up. And I actually have a channel on there now, even though like I don't like I did like 1 or 2 test streams the other night, and like each time it didn't last long, but I got like 250 thumbs up. So I'm like, holy shit! Like random people out of nowhere are popping up, like hey, and becoming fans. I end up with like, oh, what is it? I think I have like 150 fans like one day. I was like, I don't think you can get monetized on there. Oh, and a setback, you cannot drop your PayPal link. I tried. It will not accept it. It will not let me drop a link there. I don't know how to bypass that. Like I tried putting in like my YouTube, fuck me, my Twitter name, or no, PayPal name, but Tabby Kit Kit. I tried putting that in, so I don't know if that works and that people can just type that in and find me, or they just weren't interested. I don't know. But like, I need to test that out to see if that's an option. But nonetheless, like, who knows? But like that, if y'all want to stream like this, that could be an alternative for people. So that's how I think about gaming. I'm going to play anyway, so I may as well stream. Right? Exactly. Like, I eat anyway, so I might as well just video it. And then like, I'm thinking because I don't actually eat a lot of food at one time. My stomach just won't have it. Like I can eat my food really fast, which apparently I'm assuming that maybe people like to watch people eat like in medium pace. Me, I'm the kind of person if I've played a food, I don't know why, but it's like ingrained in me. I'll sit there and I can have the food eaten in about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm done. Like when I see people like in real life or wherever, like taking 30-40 minutes to eat, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what's taking so long? Like, how do you, like, yeah, even if I'm sitting and I'm talking to people, it still doesn't take me 30 minutes to finish my food. But, I don't know. But I probably, like, would film, like, me eating breakfast, if I even eat breakfast, lunch, and then dinner, and then just carefully kind of have it where it fades in and into the next scene. So then they can have, like, 15 minutes of me eating food. So they have a good steady thing of food consumption, I guess. I could do that. On the new one, can you do like a bit shoot where it copies, little copy strings? I don't know enough about it. You would have to go check it out. Let the food age. I do not intend on letting the food age. But I do have a BitChute, but I have not done anything with it. It's just kind of there. I've downloaded videos off my YouTube onto the computer, so if I ever pissed off YouTube bad enough that I would still have some of my videos and they wouldn't all be lost. But there's so much, like there is way too much content to download. Like unless I take what I've already downloaded, upload a BitChute, delete it off here, and then re-download another section of it, I could probably do that. That's why they take so long. Oh, I don't know, BLA. I really don't, honestly. But I don't know. Some people just. I need to create the memes of mukbang now. I don't know, but people seem so into watching people eat, and I'm like, well, fuck, I'm eating food anyway. I mean, I might as well, you know. Like, okay, if it entertains people, why not? I mean, it's just eating. There's nothing like immoral or questionable. Do I watch you eat? Okay. For me to get along with, I don't care. So yeah, I wonder if there's like particular like. I wonder if it's broken up into like people who like mukbang, but they're only interested in like videos of noodles, and or some that are just interested in seafood and not other food. I wonder if that's a thing. Maybe people have like a preference, or they just like watching them eat, or is it like particular things they like? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe people just like watching people eat cupcakes, but like nothing else. Like I really don't know. I need to know. I need to meet some people who like actually like mukbang videos and see what it is, and like actually ask them like, what is it about this you like? What is there a particular food that is more interesting to watch be eaten than others? I mean, I have questions now. Questions I never thought I would have. I just kind of eat whatever is either healthy or handy. I really need to make healthy food handier. That would probably fix some of my problems. But I mean, shit, people are willing to. If there's people out there who are willing to pay to watch me eat, fuck, all right. I mean, it's a strange hustle, but I'm all right with it. I've seen there is a separate app to make sure it transfers, but I don't have money for it. What for? Is that BitChute that you're referring to? It most likely is. Yeah, you're. Yeah, it'd probably just be easier just to download the silly thing onto the computer and then upload it to BitChute. Like I said, I'm having issues with navigating BitChute. It just seems like a very strange layout for me, and I'm having really trouble trying to adjust. So I stopped trying to. Watching a woman eat a hot dog is better than a man eating a salad. People, well, okay, that's probably true. I don't know. I know there's probably people out there who are like, ooh, you're eating salad. Like, of course, I did see a shirt one time that said, no good story ever started with I was eating a salad. Kind of funny. I found that shirt hilarious. But I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe if I remember to, because I don't really think about going to myself eat. I just kind of get food. I sit down, I eat it, and done. Like I don't really think that much into it. If I can remember to, I will try to see if I can make a few videos like that, like having breakfast, lunch, and dinner just filmed, and like I said, just put them together so one scene fades into the other thing. Because I'm not gonna eat a shitload of food in one setting. I'm not, dude. I can't. I will die. No, thank you. I cannot. And like try, I guess noodles. Noodles. I've noticed like I've checked out a few, just kind of getting an idea of this market. I don't know what you call it. I don't really follow them under demographic necessarily. They're like I guess it's particular meat market. Anyway, but noodles seem popular. Like so, noodles seem particularly popular instead of seafood. But seafood's expensive, so but I'm trying to stay away from starchy stuff. So I don't know. Maybe people like sushi. I mean, I like sushi, and it's not super fattening. So maybe we could make like a sushi eating video, and then maybe a hot dog video. Not many of those because the nitrates. Yeah, I'm trying not to really eat a lot of hot dogs. Not good for you. So I don't know. I think I've thought about this, and I'm like, I could try it. I was on a. I got rid of TikTok because it's fucking stupid. I tried it and it was okay, but it was just not for me. 40-minute video of slowly licking ice cream. Maybe. Maybe different ice creams. Like have one that's like an ice cream cone. Because I live in how many times like with Licky Mochi, people get tired of it. And then maybe have like a small tubs of ice cream and then like eat that. And so it'd be different ways to eat ice cream. Like but we could possibly do it, but making small containers because otherwise I'll just be like full and miserable. Because these people in the video, they seem like they have an almost endless stomach, and I do not. Like my biggest problem is I just don't eat food that's good for me, but I don't eat a shit ton of it. I think that's the only reason why I don't have to squeeze through a door is because I just don't eat a lot at one time. Half the time I don't even eat breakfast. But I actually it's more like brunch. I have brunch and I have dinner. That's usually about how it goes. So I'm just not awake for the rest. Like, cause my insomnia makes me like go to sleep and wake up at like peculiar times. So yeah. Okay, ice cream's not a bad idea. Someone might be into that. I've not seen an ice cream mukbang video. I'm not saying it's not out there because I've not extensively researched it, but so far I've not myself come across it. So that could work because some people might like to see someone eat ice cream. So that's not a bad idea. It sounds yummy as fuck. And you will get a brain freeze. Oh, I'm not gonna eat it super fast. I'm gonna eat it that I don't eat fast. I eat regular food pretty fast. Ice cream, no. I eat that slower because I just said brain freeze. That skull crushing feeling is enough to make you slow down. So, yeah, but the ice cream's not a bad idea, TW. I guess I can have one of me eating like ice cream. Probably take a break, eat ice cream later on, and just put that footage together into like make it look fairly seamless. And then so they think I'm eating ice cream for like 40 minutes, and I'm really not. So I can do that. So ice cream, that's a good one for obvious reasons that I'm not going to acknowledge. People think like that. Okay. I do have a machine that I can make noodles out of vegetables. It's like kind of spread it down and it spirals. It makes you get veggie noodles and shit. So I could technically do that and not have to worry about the starches and stuff as much. So that's on the table if possible. If you want to eat a lot of food on camera, you eat some makeup and excuse that you got to go to the bathroom. Oh my god! I should have known it's coming from Milton. No, I am not. I don't party like a Roman. No, thank you. But I think I'll each day I'll like try to film it or like because I'll have like the same clothes so it will look like it's happening in a more closer within a more condensed time than it actually is. So yeah, I think I'll try it that way. And I need to figure out how this dude's doing it on loop because this dude like has the same video, but it plays like this whole 20-minute video. It just starts right back at the start again and plays again. So I think I don't know, he's got it on something that plays it on loop, and I just don't know how he's doing it. But like tons of people just go to his chat. It's fucking weird. Like 700 people might show up and watch him eat, and I'm like, I'm more watching the chat than anything. And that's possibly that they are too, but it's peculiar. I'm just like, so I don't know. It would be kind of cool if I could like live stream and have it looping, so I could actually like be doing something else or be in bed. Well, I don't know because I don't know how to get the things to premiere shit. So I don't know. I'm thinking on it. I'm thinking on it. I don't know. What other foods do you think would be good? So we got ice cream down. We got noodles because that seems pretty fucking popular. So I don't know if it's so popular that it'll be one of many and it'll be okay, or like it'll fit right in fine. I don't know. So I don't know. But this is an interesting conversation to have. I just love to hear people's shocked reaction. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I feel that you're a little less crazy now. Some people just like getting surprise reaction out of folks. That's legit. I know I heard there was smoking fetish at some point. Like about 10 years ago, I heard there was like smoking fetish, but I didn't hear much of it. So I don't know if anybody's even like that's still a thing or not. Because I got that down pat. Like maybe there's like 1% of the people that come here that have that. I don't know. They're like, she's on, guaranteed she's smoking a cigarette. Damn right. So I should make a list. Ice cream. Ooh. Mukbang videos though. I really feel that is like such a first world thing. Like, yes, the Clintons. That's cigars, not cigars. You know what? Never mind. We're staying out of that. Shame on UPW. Stay out of that. Nah. We're not even getting into that silliness. No. Put me off my feet. Anyway. I guess I can search around the internet and check for my fame videos and see what things seem popular to be. 30 blocks. Ew. Gross. Yeah, I like butter, but like as an accent. Like, yeah, not. Okay, just because I live in Oklahoma does not mean that I am one of those people that eat like fried butter. No. No. There is too much of some things, and that is one of them. I don't mind greasing the pan with it. I don't mind having like butter as an accent flavor, like on asparagus or some shit. But straight up butter, it just sounds yeah. So much no. That sounds like it's 30 blocks of it, no less. 30 blocks of it. Bloody hell, man. That's gonna make a person sick. Oh, ooh, ugh. No. You know what? You're grounded, Milton. Fucking grounded. I'm trying to ponder, like, what else? What else would you, I mean, I don't know. I mean, y'all probably aren't into this, so, like, I don't know. I guess I'll just have to start study up and see what looks popular. Maybe Google it and see if, like, they have any statistics on what type of foods are ranking well in this. Because they have a statistic for, like, everything. So. And I haven't seen anybody eat ice cream, so I'm really digging the ice cream idea because I am always okay for having another excuse to eat ice cream. Eat a chili pepper. Oh my god, that is so last year. And God, no. No, I was told a couple of years ago I had pre-ulcer conditions and whatnot, and my GERD. And so, like, I really don't think eating a chili pepper is a really good idea. And I am not going to do something to harm my insides just for life. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Other people want to do that, they are welcome to do it. I myself, no thank you. The ice cream is pretty good. God, I'm sitting here stuff on ice cream. That sounds so fucking good. I feel like sneaking off to the store and fucking getting ice cream now. Well, Walmart's closed. So I think they close at 8:30. So dumb. They're like, oh, we do it because of COVID. Why? Because you think the virus only runs around at night and not in the day? Dumb fuck. Anyway, all it does is put people out of work and give them less hours. That's all it's really doing. It's fucking dumb. Anyway, honestly, I think Walmart just used it as an excuse because they were tired of late night people coming in doing weird shit. Because all the weird shit at Walmart always happens like late at night. Can you deep fry a stick of butter or will it melt? Actually, I think there's a trick to that. Under normal circumstances, it will melt. I think what you have to do is like store it not on per se, but like really close with like dry ice, so where it's really really cold and really solid, and then you like flash fry it like as fast as you can, and usually a crust will form around it before the butter can fully melt. I think that's the trick to it because we actually had because we noticed there was fried butter at the fair, and we were discussing the exact like how the hell did they manage to do that, and that's the conclusion we had come to on that. You can make a bucket of pickled onions, with a bucket of sauerkraut, and see how much of that you can get through on camera. Oddly enough, I actually like onion and sauerkraut. Actually, I mean, I prefer it on my hot dogs. Like my ideal hot dog has onion, sauerkraut, and ketchup. That is like my ideal hot dog. Although I don't mind chili, but if it has chili, it can't have anything else. Like no cheese, no onions. I don't like that. Chili's fine. Like I'm kind of funny about my condiments. I really am. Like everything has to be a certain way. It sounds finicky as fuck. So I know, but yeah. But So I could probably be okay with the onion and sauerkraut. I would want meat with it or something. Like it'd be kind of weird just to have that and nothing else. It'd be like just eating ketchup. Like it tastes okay, but it needs something. You should try eating a jar full of fuck no. Absolutely so much no. Google is your friend, Bone. Hi Brad, welcome back. I don't know what point you came in or if you've been here the whole time, I'm not sure. But I think you were gonna go take care of something. So, anyway, we are discussing the possibility of mukbang videos. TW had a good idea about ice cream. The guy who played Black Panther died. What? That's gotta be trending. Let me go check. Fucking shit, man. Isn't he kind of young for that? I'm trying to get my shit to work. Elon Musk showcases his AI-powered brain implant. That is such a bad idea. There's no way I'm signing up for that. Hold on. Okay, there it is. It's trending. Wakanda Forever. I am assuming this is. Wow, this is a hard hit. Rest in peace. Yeah. Oh my God. What? God, what did he die of? I mean, cancer. Oh, 43. He doesn't look 43. He had colon cancer? Holy shit. He looked a lot younger than 43. Wow. I had no. I don't think anybody knew he had it. Maybe he didn't know he had it. I don't know. Man, if I had that much money, man, I'd be getting like cancer screenings like every year. If I had that kind of money, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was rich. Like, like it wouldn't sneak up on me. Holy shit, though. That is so crazy. That poor guy. I hope he didn't suffer any. Feel bad for his family, though. God, his poor family. Badass jacket. I know that's off topic, but here's like a really badass jacket in this picture. It's really cool. Someone goes, no, not him, not our fucking king, not him. No, right? There are some. I mean, this year's been a shit show. Honestly, there are some people that really we would like. Like I'm gonna miss this guy more than some. Like I would have like. That sucks, dude. That's terrible. Wow. Yeah, everybody is shocked. I guess this is something he had that nobody knew. Someone goes. Someone retweeted about him dying. Goes, eat a dick, 2020. 2020 strikes again. Right? Yeah. No shit. Look up. He got really skinny over the last years. I didn't really notice he got skinny. I mean, a lot of times he was wearing like clothes like this, so it didn't really show if he was getting really thin. But oh my god, wow. Okay, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016. Stage 3 in 2016, and battled with it these last 4 years as it progressed. Wow, the fact that he was found at stage 3 and lived that long is still pretty impressive. But man, so he knew he had it for quite a long time, and nobody knew. Or I mean, at least not like regular folks. I'm sure he told his family. God, I hope so. You don't want to surprise your family like that, you know. Oh shit! I don't know why I think I took off it. Sure, I have it for the. Oh, he died at home with his wife and his family by his side. Well, at least he wasn't alone. That's good. Oh my gosh! How man, he hit it well. I mean, he did all that work and everything without any sign of being sick. Right? That's quite a surprise. Hmm. Oh, poor family. It's awful. Oh, I guess I didn't notice he got really skinny. He didn't look noticeably skinny to me. I figured he was this lean guy. Well, that's a shame. Shit. I mean, he wasn't one of my favorite actors, but I didn't not like it. I mean, he was pretty good. I'm just a huge John Wick fan. It's really hard for anyone to beat that. And so, yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's good in stuff I've seen. Wow. Yeah, everybody's blaming 2020 for this shit. Yeah, I bet nobody had this on their bingo card for 2020. Holy fuck. Yeah, apparently fought cancer for 4 years. That's tough. Yeah. God, 43. That's so young. That's so young to die. We're supposed to be living in a day and age where you can live to 90 or 100. This is ridiculous. Oh, apparently, Darth Power is back. I didn't get that message. I mean, I got it, but I don't get Twitter notifications, so I didn't know that I got it. What just happened? Why are you trying to sign into my eBay? Bitch, I was on Twitter. Fuck off. My phone kind of just does whatever my phone wants to do. Let me get caught up on messages real quick. Bone saw is ready. What? I'm gonna send some eyes to that. Like, what? Alright. Alright, enough of that. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. I'm just getting caught up on, apparently there's more to get caught up than I realized. Holy shit. Well, oh yeah, by the way, yes. Hey, Jesse. Been trying to upload a video for a while now. I hate my slow computer. Perhaps you should look into getting a new processor. Anyway, everybody, when I tell you that Troll Hunter is going to be on, this is whose channel it's going to be on. It's going to be like a cheesy movie watch, and what we're going to do is we're going to have like the link in the chat, so you can have like two windows open, talk with everybody, and watch the film at the same time. So that is the guy you want to go to. Like, we'll be starting in about an hour and a half or so. I know there's literally no watch here, but that's just something I do. Anyway, so Kim. So make a note of that. Aww. So yes, the movie is Troll Hunter. Sounds cheesy as fuck, but who knows? It's not a cheesy movie. It's quality. That means it's cheesy. Okay. Oh yeah, Tommy, if you birds come out. Tommy, would you be a doll? And drop his link, please. There we go. I was able to complete the sentence. I was not talking down to you. I have to talk slow for me. Like, no lie. Cheesy LOL. Oh, you added an extra E, okay. It just means just extra cheese. But I'll probably cut the stream so that way I can. I'm thinking, because now, like, I'm thinking about ice cream and I can't stop. But, like, I think On Q has, like, milkshakes. They're not great, but they're okay. Oh, shit. I think Brahms doesn't close for another hour. Now, those Sundays, now that is something to film. I think I'll do it. I'll get one of those sassy little Sundays, even though I know I have to stay away from the fucking sugars and shit. But I did eat cabbage soup, and then I ate lean meat and, like, cabbage. So, technically, I didn't take in a whole lot of fatty calories today. You could probably get away with the ice cream. I balanced it right. Balance, no. Besides, I wouldn't want to eat too healthy too fast. It might stun my system. It's nearly beer o'clock down here. I do not drink, so it's nearly Sunday o'clock for me. Or whiskey. Whoa. I used to be a tequila person. Unfortunately, I was too much of a tequila person. Natural, fat. Natural saturated fat is okay. I'll go with it. But yeah, I think I will cut the stream. And remember, okay, I don't know what has happened, Tommy. Like, I thought he was gonna put Slasher's link in the chat, but yeah, if you scroll back up and see how it's spelled, Slasher McFlitter, that is the channel we will be at in about an hour and a half or so. And yeah, just in case, although I think most of you, Slasher is a mod too. He may have left before I told that. Oh, he might be on a phone. He might have. If he tries to copy a link and then come back, it might cause an issue because his phone likes to burn up a lot on here. So Saturday the 29th. Saturday the 29th. I live in the future. That is awesome. Are you and Pete summer home? It looks like his summer home. I didn't know Pete had a summer home. I have no idea what it looks like. I just think the background looks kind of cool. Yeah, I know Milton's over here like saying some random weird shit occasionally. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Tommy, would you be awesome? Extra? Well, you're always extra awesome. Would you be awesome and drop the link for Slasher's channel so people will be able to go see Troll Hunter in about an hour and a half or so? And I am going to sneak off to Brahms. Their Sundays aren't really super expensive, actually. So, I don't know. I'll see how a mukbang video goes with me eating ice cream, I guess. Why not? I mean, if you're going to eat, you know, been entertained, people, fuck it. I've heard one of the reasons people like it is because a lot of people are alone, and if they have like someone like if they have it like set up like at their table and they're eating, and they see someone else eating, they don't feel like they're eating their food by themselves. So like, I guess it helps some people with their loneliness. So that's kind of cool, you know. And so like, yeah, that feels like a noble reason to do it. Thank you so much, Tommy. I almost called you Slasher because I saw the word Slasher. Sorry. Thank you so much, Tommy. So yeah. But yeah, they close in about an hour or so I should probably hope it. I don't want to be like one of the last customers they have because you know those folks deal with like hundreds of people a day. You know they want to hurry up, get the machine clean, and get the fuck out of there. And they always hate that person that comes at last minute. I know I would too. So I don't want to be that person to them and make them have to dirty up something they just cleaned just to give me something. No, I don't want to be that guy. I know I'm not a guy, but I need that figuratively. So yeah. So, yeah, this is where y'all want to go in about an hour and a half or two. You know, go scope it out, check it out, what you think. It's going to be me and a few other people. We're going to be on there just chatting and bullshitting. And be watching a movie. Anyways, but lots of loves and hugs to all. I'm going to go get a sundae and I guess film it. I guess I should film it in the car maybe? Because if the kids see I have a sundae, they're going to be like, why don't we have one? And then I'm going to be like cornered by children. Oh, God. Children. I'll be like, how do you get this to make a video? And they're going to be like, what? And then I have to explain mukbang videos, and then the kids are really going to think I'm dumb. Of course, the kids have TikTok, so they can't really talk shit. I'd be like, you watch TikTok videos all day. Don't give me any shit. You don't get to. Oh, mwah. Oh, yes. That is important. That way, if you're busy doing something and you kind of forget, your phone will remind you. If you're into this movie show thing, you know. But anyway, I love all y'all. Y'all are all so super awesome. It's so great having y'all here. Y'all have been so supportive and just adorable. Love you all. I even like you, Milton. A little strange, but you're growing on me. That's why I'm glad I don't have children. Whatever works for you. I don't know, like I always think it's weird when people feel like I hate TikTok, right? I don't hate it. I don't know. I can see like the good and the bad of it. Like, it's really good for people with short attention spans because it's only about 60 seconds of video. But also it encourages people to have short attention spans as well. But it's kind of neat that people can come up with something creative and do something fun or entertaining in such a short, like, video. Like, come up with something kind of, different or imaginative. So it's kind of neat. So it's kind of good it's bad. Although it being a bit of a national security issue, really, that I really takes precedent. Although I'm not sure why they haven't done anything to Google. Okay, yeah, that's basically what I was getting at right there. Yeah. So, anyway, I was about to start on a whole other thing with this, but then I was like, I rambled off into something else. I'm sorry. Anyway, I love y'all. I hope I'll see y'all later. And lots of hugs to everybody. And thank you so much for hanging out while I ramble all about dumb shit. Y'all are awesome. I'll highlight that one more time. Yes.